Welcome back to the scurviest of seas. We are here with our cast, and just a taste of what's gonna be seen today, you know? It's just a friendly little monster here. How is everyone doing today?
Wonderful.
Great.
Thank you for asking. No, I'm sorry.
Arr.
Arg.
Mateys.
Like, is that like a good arg or an arg or?
It's like a
Arg.
Yeah.
Could be argier.
yeah.
Nice. So we missed last week, but this week we back. And, yeah, should be pretty spicy. Something that I had planned for a while, may be coming into play today. And, yeah, all kinds of stuff. We also started the stream on time today. That was magnificent.
Also surprising.
Mm-hmm. Literally, we were like, there was messages like an hour before this, like, is it even happening? Clarified. Nailed it.
That was my fault. But, you know, we got through it.
Boom.
I will say, actually, in our defense, I am surprised we even do shows as consistently as we do with the people that we have involved in this.
Oh, yeah. They are
Nobody
so
here does-
inconsistent, these people. No. Oh,
No,
you mean
like
busy?
everybody's
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
busy. Everybody's like YouTubers and like
I've been
focusing on their own
available
channel.
every day.
So I'm sure most people coming to do these streams and joining us and being characters and players in it are all experiencing the same feeling of like, I need to get all my work done before the stream tonight thing.
Me
franticness.
every time we have a D&D campaign.
Yep.
I did edit before the stream
It's
started.
great. I specifically plan recordings for like 6 p.m. EST right before a D&D game. So it's always a case of, record this. Okay, done recording.
Yeah.
No, D&D, let's go. I
What's
do this
funny
to
is even
myself.
on Tuesday, I was like, okay, we all ready to, I put a message in the Discord. We all ready to, like, meet up in, like, 10, 20 minutes or whatever? And Alicia's giving me, like, heart attacks. Or trying to. I mean, I know Xylo, but she's just like, Jakey, Xylo, and Mitch are still recording. I'm like, they'll be done in time. Xylo knows to be done in time.
Meticulous scheduling.
Yes. Like, he knows. Xylo is not the type, in the years I've known him, you've never been the type of dude to just, like, skip out on a stream because you're recording. You would at least say something. Or, like, so I wasn't worried, but yeah, at least trying to give me heart attacks. Like, they're still recording. Like, 20 minutes before the stream.
Easy. But I suppose, anyone have anything else to say before we get into the show?
Nope.
Also, I might want to say this before we start.
Do it.
You look like the Pringles guy, Xylo.
Okay, I'm gonna have to look that up.
The Pringles guy?
BRB while I look up
The
the
big
Pringles
circle with-
guy.
With the
Pringles
mustache
guy.
on?
He doesn't have
Is
a
it
mark.
just, is it
He
because
doesn't have. He needs the monocle.
is it just
He
because
does
of the
have a monocle.
mustache?
No, that
It's
yeah,
just
that
a
guy
bo-
doesn't have a monocle.
No,
I will
it's
say-
I
it's
see
the
it.
Pringles guy, not
I
the
see
Pringles,
it.
the peanut guy.
Flannel
You do! I'm officially getting you a red bow tie so you can be...
It's like I got a red collar on right now and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah, I will say your mustache matches your shirt. You got a strong hipster vibe.
I'm just achieving higher levels of hipster every week. That's all I'm going for. But I
And people are
suppose.
pointing out that I don't have an eye patch. I
Yeah.
couldn't find my bandana and eye patch, chat. Sorry.
You couldn't
So-
see it,
No conflict.
even with both eyes.
He
Couldn't see it. I have the earring right here, but I'm not gonna put on just an earring. 'Cause that'd be weird.
Put it in a nose ring. It's a nose ring. You know, hangs for you.
Don't worry, I got one too.
Please.
Perfect. What do I feel
Wait.
like this is?
I don't know if it translates as well.
You just remind me.
Oh no!
I dare you guys. I dare you guys to keep that on the entire stream.
I'm already
Please
over it.
don't. Please don't.
Through the
I
straw.
dare
Xylo's
you.
commitment is way better than mine. That is way too uncomfortable for me.
It is very uncomfortable.
I do
Also,
have to go.
I'm gonna like sneeze.
Oh no! Take it off. Take it off.
Oh my
Oh no, there's a Yuki in the chat. Everyone say hi to Yuki
Oh,
in chat.
oh.
Hi,
So
Yuki.
stop it.
I'm not taking piercings out of my nose. We're fine. It did like, ow.
Are you okay?
I'm fine. I just got some
Is-
tears. The tears.
Monopoly man, Monopoly man.
Monopoly man.
All right. But
Go
yes,
to jail, Monopoly.
I suppose we'll get into it. So, previously on the Scurvy Seas, our crew found a map that they could not read. So, they took it to this crazy witch lady who lived amongst a bunch of cannibals or something. But anyway, they became good friends with her. Managed to
good friends.
learn more about themselves. Really a
Never.
great experience. One of them got turned into a monkey. Anyway.
I forgot about that.
We never did figure out if they were cannibals.
After the monkey rode out of the building on the back of a pig, they had found a way to read the map that led them across the sea to a place where there sought to be some sort of treasure, some sort of booty for them to take part in. With the booty within their grasp, they found an island. An island that didn't have an entrance to the booty, but eventually, by some mystical means, an entrance revealed itself. And they slowly and surely entered the cave and saw what appears to be a giant lobster monster.
Isn't it dark in the cave? I forgot.
It's pretty dark. But
Does
yes,
he
means
make lobstery sounds? Does he wanna- Yeah, Zoidberg. Oh, look, I'm the popular one now.
Oh wait, so it's dark,
Oh
right?
boy,
Does that mean I can
Morphle
do a thing?
yes you
I'm
can.
gonna do a thing.
But, Mr. Dagger Boy, you just heard, voice speaking to you. It was weird.
Lobster.
As you, enter this
It was the
cave
lobster.
and see this big old spooky lobster monster. So, not that music. What's everyone doing?
I gave myself dark vision so I wouldn't be blind.
Alright.
I
So,
Can my
Does
eyes
anybody
just
hear
become-
that? I feel like we're not alone in this cave.
Can my eyes just become like flashlights?
Is it kind of dark in here? Like, can I
yeah,
see this
it's
thing
dark,
clearly?
dark. You just think
Check
just a
out.
very creepy silhouette. Literally, just big old claws and tentacles shooting out in random directions.
Does anybody see that?
It's very.
What?
Kaylee, you
Bird's
see it
eye.
completely clearly.
Oh yeah, I see it great. I'm like, oh yeah, I see it alright.
What is that?
Sure. Can I do a nature check?
Sure.
Oh no. I don't know what this thing is. But maybe I do. Oh no, I've got a negative
don't
2.
Trust it. And Wiley
got a
pulls
negative
out his
2.
flintlock.
I don't know! Yeah, I shrug. I don't know.
Y'all, you didn't know lobsters could grow this big.
I didn't know they had tentacles on the end of the ropes.
Mm-hmm.
It's obviously an obstacle. Octopolis.
I slowly pull out my
Hey,
sleeve.
what
tie.
now?
Octopolis. It's like a nautilus and an octopus. Obstacle.
Okay.
Ooh, actually,
Obviously.
as I'm looking at my bag of items here, Xylo,
Yes.
Wiley seems to have a torch and a tinderbox.
Yes, sir.
So I want to light my torch and not throw it at the thing, but in the direction of the thing, so I can like see what it is. Sort of.
Aren't we in water?
Are we in
You're in a
water?
boat.
Currently,
You're in a
yes.
boat.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind. I want you to ignore everything I just said.
I'm getting pretty good at that. Anyway,
I'm
You're
just like lobster. That's all I say.
Yep.
Wait, we're in water, but wait, we're not
We're in a boat.
underwater, right?
No, we're in the dinghy boat.
yeah, Kaylee, you can see that this thing is standing on a surface, which seems to be a damp surface, but
Can it? Does it see us?
you don't know.
Yeah. Can I perception?
Sure.
Does perception help see if I see? Is it like an
It's-
insight? Is that a vibe check or is that a perception?
Yeah, give it a quick vibe check. We'll do that.
I'm gonna give it a vibe check real quick. Do I I know it's vibe? Do I know it's looking at me? Do I get
It's
that vibe?
what you assume to be eyes are aimed in your general direction.
Ah, I see. Oh no. I think it sees us.
What are you guys doing?
What is that thing?
I ready my daggers. I'm like, I don't know, but I don't like this. I don't know what this is.
Should we fight it?
Wait, Birb said lobster, right?
She
Before?
nods her head. Yeah,
She did say
said
lobster.
Oh no.
I didn't know if you were thinking it or saying it. If you said it out loud,
She just said lobster.
Wiley would be like, lobster? That thing's a lobster? Oh my god.
We could
They're
take
pretty
it
big,
back
no?
to the
Probably
ship.
delicious.
Yeah, we could take it back to the ship and have it for dinner.
She shakes her head in disappointment. She shakes her head. No.
Just say, I don't think that's a wise idea.
At this moment, you start hearing this skittering as this thing starts moving closer to you.
Oh, yikes.
It sees us, by the way.
Oh.
Great, wonderful.
Oh,
We have 3 or maybe 4 options here. 1, we kill it. 2, it kills us. 3, we run away. 4, which is personally my favorite option, we try and befriend it.
I thought you were gonna say sacrifice someone.
Yeah, bringing it back
I-
into the ship and eating it is probably not the best choice. I don't know if you guys know anything about cooking lobster, but I've been talking to Pierre, and did you know that technically the larger the lobster is, actually, the less appetizing it is?
Really?
You actually want, like, smaller lobsters.
Is this the best time?
I was quite curious, but you
That's
know.
actually a little
It's getting closer.
Okay, well, Captain,
it is getting
make a
closer.
decision. Make a decision. What are we doing? I gave you 4 options, 4 very good options, in my opinion.
Move on down to the bottom left to see.
I see.
And
Okay, well, all right. How do if you want to befriend it, how do you suggest we do so? You're just gonna go up to it and say, "Hello, I'm Captain Alexander. I'm stupid. You should be my friend."
Well, I can if you would like me to.
I would like to actually see you try to do that. If you're offering.
Is there anywhere where I can get like out? Like, is the water shallow enough?
yeah, the water's
Okay,
pretty shallow here.
I have an idea.
I would like to walk up to it.
Very good.
Can I follow him?
Wait, is he serious? Is he actually?
Yeah,
walking up to
yes,
that
you
thing?
can.
Well, okay, all right. I guess I'm
Oh,
getting
no,
out of the boat too.
And can I
Captain,
do
actual
this
Captain.
spell?
Is this smart?
Will it pull up?
No, it's definitely not smart at all.
Did I click it? Oh, here we go. Can I do this spell?
All right. So what's it look like as you're trying to use this? What do you do?
I hold my hand up to it, and I'm like, calm down.
Meanwhile, Captain Alexander's just like, "Hello,
And my
we do not
hand-
mean to, invade your
like-
territory. Where you're just simply passerbyers who would like to explore. So if you wouldn't mind,
my
Tu
my hand is,
casa
like,
es mi casa."
Yeah, it walks up to
Well,
both you.
Just
Its mouth tentacles start wriggling.
Can I pet one?
You reach out to pet one. And it doesn't seem like your spell's doing much to it because it tries to grab you both, one in each claw.
okay.
So it's gonna
Yeah,
make a
I
little
guess-
pincer
How's it
attack.
going?
I guess Beast would.
It's giving us a hug.
Yeah, Wiley standing back, flintlock in hand.
Who's
It
that?
Is it going well?
It manages to grab Birb in one
Bird
of its
just,
claws.
it's just like I saw this coming.
Yep.
Um,
And Birb, I don't know how to describe this without saying exactly what happens, but this thing opens its mouth and little greasy tentacles shoot all over you.
Fun.
Mev. I'm Mev. Wiley wants to shoot the claw
I'm like,
that is holding Bird.
Wiley, the torch. Oh, I know you didn't take that out. Never mind. You didn't take that out. I
Yeah.
still yell at you though. I still yell at you. Light a torch.
Yeah, I'm the only one who can really see what's going on.
Yeah,
around.
you guys
I
can. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I
Still
guess
like
I-
a silhouette, nearly.
But you said it's like a damp ground that it's on.
Yeah. So
Where
I mean,
if
you
I
can still
like-
hold a torch.
I just realized we need to do something.
Mm-hmm. That would be
Oh,
a good
really quick.
idea.
I
Oh.
didn't click my token. My bad.
Oh, wasted.
Oh,
Mm,
that makes me so
Oh,
sad.
that is so sad.
That makes me so sad. I had such a good initiative.
Mm-hmm.
I'm on the wrong map. I can't find our. Oh, hey, tokens.
Bottom
How you
left,
doing?
yeah. All right.
Oh, no,
Also, Kaylee, could you make me a Constitution saving throw?
Oh boy, my favorite.
my favorite kind.
Okay, good. That's good. So, as this thing grabs you, it's still got some big ol', piercy claws. So you
Meaty
are gonna
claw.
take some damage. Big meaty claws.
And I'm assuming I didn't get to shoot it before we've gone into official combat. I
No,
did say
they
I
walked
wanted
up to it and they were trying to befriend it, and it didn't want to be their friend. Oh, you're taking 10 damage.
I did mention.
Wow, that's
before
almost
I
half
had-
my health
I had
already.
My gun out,
Mhm.
like,
Actually,
ready
I
to
think that
shoot
is
in
half
case
my
something
health.
happened, but-
Let's
Woo!
see. With how the
Guys,
times
it's
have
half
been.
dead.
No.
You know what? Yeah, we'll say Mev can fire off a shot before we get to turn order. That makes some sense.
Because I did pull out my pistol and
Yep,
was
you were-
ready to go.
You weren't doing any other action, so it makes sense that you're readying that. Fire your shot, Mev.
Okay.
Lisa.
Pew pew, and I'm shooting at the claw that grabbed. I just want to be
Okay.
clear. The claw that grabbed Birb, not the one that grabbed Alexander.
Yeah, of course. Of
It
course.
didn't. I don't think it picked me up, did it?
No, it tried to,
Failed.
and you were able
Yeah.
to.
So I'm on the
Oh,
ground
well,
anyway.
You,
So-
Okay, you dodged. Okay.
Yeah.
I will say you're at disadvantage because of the darkness. And
Yeah.
Yeah, it is dark.
Either way.
Either
Anyway.
way, I just shoot off into the dark and don't hit anything, apparently, it would seem.
oh.
You hit Birb instead.
Does
Yeah,
the
Birb
does
does.
the gunshot illuminate
Birb is
everything
dead.
so we can see exactly what?
No,
this
it
for
is not a
3 seconds?
flare gun, unfortunately.
Well, I mean, like a flash of light, and that's it.
Yeah, I think
Oh.
just from like a horrifying standpoint, you just see a brief flash of this thing and its beady
Like,
little
oh my
eyes staring
God!
right into your soul, tentacles flapping around.
Burp.
Yep. Yeah, so it's just spooky. You see it for just a split second. But now Dagger King, it's your move.
It is my move, isn't it?
Yes, it is. What are you up to?
Okay. What do I? Let's see. What can I do? Oh God. All right. Can I like? Oh, no, I can't do that. That'd take too long. No. Can I like just? Oh, so stressful. What do I do to save my crewman?
I'm currently being trapped.
You are
Please
currently
save.
being trapped.
Please save
Well,
me.
You just see
as a s-
you just see what looks like a tentacle just wrapped over Burb's shoulder.
can I like
That's
try to
not
like
good.
take my daggers and like run up and like try to cut Birb loose? Oh no, it's grabbing her. No.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's in a big old claw.
Oh,
Stab the claw, maybe it'll let go. I don't know.
what if I
That's
stab?
such a good
What
idea.
if I stab the arm like where the joint's at? I'm gonna.
Yeah,
I roll a
unfortunately,
D-Roll?
you guys didn't bring your giant lobster crackers, so.
Unfortunate.
Sad. Oh. Well, first, I'm gonna make a perception check. Or, no, would that matter in mid-combat? I don't.
What are you looking for?
To see if I can see from this distance, like, exactly what is grabbed, like where it's grabbing Birb.
Sure, I'll say you can do a. I'm gonna say, nah, yeah, do it. Free. Perception check. You're just trying to look at it. Yeah, it's dark. It's dark.
It's super dark.
It's very
Well,
dark.
You saw a flash of claw tentacles. It's terrifying, whatever it is.
oh, it's. I still got that smile on my face though.
Uh huh.
Man, I'm seeing this thing in HD while everyone's in low definition.
Oh yeah.
Okay. I think I'm just gonna, as a sense of rush of anxiety and thrill runs over my my being. I'm like, all right, here we go. And I just run up to it and try to jump and stab right through its tentacle face.
Oh no.
All right, go for it. Yeah, you just go slashing, but it's pretty dark. You can't see much, but eventually, you hit something, and you manage to find purchase with your second dagger. And I believe you're allowed to do some sneak attack damage with that.
This thing see in the dark.
Oh!
Imagine. Oh man,
don't know.
that's some good sneak.
That
Very
is
nice.
some good sneak.
Edward's a sneaky boy.
It's too distracted with holding Birb.
Yeah.
It's like, ooh, tasty snack.
All
Let
right.
go of Birb!
Let's see. So what should it do now? Well, I think it's going to swing around and try to grab you with its other claw.
Would be very effective. Yeah,
That
that is very effective.
Apparently, it's good at doing that.
Yeah.
It has the tallest person and the shortest person.
Can you make me a strength saving throw?
Yeah.
Okay, so it doesn't manage to grapple you. But you do
Okay.
take the 12 bludgeoning damage.
I'm less than half.
Same.
Alrighty,
God,
and
it's
let's...
so wrong.
Yeah, it is. Unfortunately, Mr. Dagger, it's gonna grab at you again.
Oh no.
But this time,
It
You
does
know,
not hit. That
you're
one.
already trying to jump back so you don't get grabbed by those claws. However, once again, Kaylee, it's just tentacles all over you.
Ew. Gross.
It's really gross.
Yuck.
It's just
Ew. Gross.
smells like, rotting clams.
Death.
Can you make me another Constitution saving throw?
I'm so screwed. Alright, let's see here. Don't fail me now.
You are now considered poisoned
Woo!
and paralyzed.
Yay.
Woo!
But you can continue to make that Constitution save to hopefully break the paralysis.
Fun.
And you don't take any additional damage or poison damage or anything. But being paralyzed is bad, as you can probably imagine.
Could imagine, yeah.
Yeah, so this thing is just stinging you with its tentacles like a jellyfish would, and your body's just slowly
No.
just going numb and stinging everywhere.
Fun times.
Yeah,
Sounds
real
That's not
fun.
great.
Meph, you're up next.
I am, aren't I? Okay, let me just see. I'm just seeing what I have in my person. Oh, I apparently have 10 torches on my
Yeah, it's just a
bag.
classic D&D, starter
Yeah.
kit for level 1 characters. 10 torches! Oh, and rations! Great. We exchanged steel
I
rations for
don't
lemons and
know.
limes, though.
I don't know how we would play this.
Sure,
So I guess I just tell you what I want to do, and you tell me how many turns it would take, what I would have to do.
absolutely.
I want to light a torch with my tinderbox,
Okay.
run up and burn like the elbow of the claw that is holding Birb. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'll say to get out your tinderbox, get out a torch, ignite it. That'll be your action.
Okay.
So you can't, try to attack with it or anything, but you can move wherever you want as well. You still have your movement.
Okay. In that case, I will move closer to the thing with my, I'll just kind of move up with the group here. With my torch in hand, flintlock still in the other.
Alright, yeah, now you guys can see this thing properly, and it is as horrifying as you had imagined. And you see Birb's body slowly just getting stiff as it's being clutched onto by one of the claws, and the other one's just reaching, trying to get its hands on your captain. Not captain, but the captain.
I go, hang in there, Birb! Birb
Alright.
doesn't respond, which Wiley doesn't know how to take because she doesn't talk to him ever anyway.
No new information.
Glad you're doing great.
she doesn't say anything.
Good
Even
talk
if she
as always,
wasn't paralyzed.
Birb.
Even if she wasn't paralyzed, she probably wouldn't
Yeah,
say
she probably
anything
would
back
not say
either.
anything.
Also, Birb, not that it really matters anymore, but could you give me one more
Mm.
Constitution save? See how if you can concentrate on holding that dark vision.
True.
You're good.
I can still see.
Mm-hmm.
Just can't do anything about it, which is
Yeah.
like sleep.
So I don't know if this concerns you guys even more, but Burb's eyes are like, they look like bird eyes right now.
They're glowing.
It's
My eyes
just
are glowing.
big old one-colored spheres. It's kind of.
Oh!
Mm-hmm.
I have flashlight eyes.
So that's probably a little concerning. But Captain Alexander, you're up.
I'm ascending.
All right. So hear me out.
Mm-hmm.
First
Oh,
thing,
no.
I need to enact my rage or whatever, I think.
All right.
And then what I would like to do,
Mm-hmm.
now that this thing is distracted a little bit,
Oh yeah.
I would like to climb up its back
Oh no.
and try and take a swing at it. Because, you know, lobsters, typically one of the things you want to do is, like, take their head, or at least with, like, crawfish, and, you know, there's, like, a little, like, sliver where, like, you peel it back. So Captain Alexander wants to take his sword and kind of stab it right there.
All right. Can you make me a quick athletics check just to see how effectively you climb this moving behemoth?
Absolutely.
Yeah. You managed to climb up this thing looking all heroically, sword in hand. Make an attack roll. You find a spot right behind its head.
Birb is the damsel in distress. Oh, God.
Got you, Birb.
Captain Alexander is the knight.
Alexander, my knight.
Oh.
Oh,
Here's the knight.
your plan worked.
My
You
knight.
managed to sink right in.
He's my knight in shining armor.
You deal 7 damage with that attack because of your rage.
Nice. Yeah, I'm just gonna stay up there. I'm riding this thing.
Just
Yep.
a sword impaled in its back.
Just
You're
start-
holding on with the sword.
He just starts
Yeah.
sawing at it.
It's like
Ugh.
riding a bull.
Oh, God. Oh God.
Okay. Birb, more con saves.
Woo!
Oh, you managed to break the paralysis. And let's see. That is the end of your turn, but you are currently no longer paralyzed.
Sweet.
Yeah, so you can.
That's nice. It's
start
gonna
to feel-
probably
feel your
paralyze me
limbs
next
again.
round.
Yeah, unless you manage to get out of its claw. However,
I can't.
yeah, I think that it still thinks you're paralyzed, so that's in your favor.
I mean, I don't move much anyway, so.
Mhm. All right, what's Eddie gonna be doing now?
Well, he knocked me back, probably into the water. I'm all
Sure.
wet, so I'm just like, it's cold.
It's a little chilly.
It's a little chilly in here. All right. So I just start like wiping my face off. I'm like, so my dagger starts floating up back to my hand. I'm like, oh, thank you. What was that?
Yeah, no one else sees this, but he's just eyes wide as a dagger floats into his hand from off the ground.
Oh, what happened? Well, thank you, I guess. So I'm just very shocked at the moment. I'm like, oh, okay. And so I just turn back and I see Birb's eyes just glaring.
Yep.
there's so many things happening right now.
many things
Alexander's riding the
Alexander's
lobster.
riding the lobster.
That's somehow the least surprising thing of this.
Yeah, that's what I kind of expected.
Birb is grabbed by the lobster. Birb's eyes are glowing.
But Wiley's holding a torch. I'm just like, okay, all right. So since Alexander's up top, I'm gonna go down below and try to slice at its legs,
Alrighty.
and then use my cunning action to dash back away.
Sounds good.
Uh,
I'll just move you right there for sake of that. That is another hit.
a crit!
Oh, baby!
A crit! Do I get sneak on that too?
Yep. Give me a sneak attack.
Sneak.
Alright, so that is
Oh man.
9, 13, 20 damage as you're just
20.
carving
Oh,
at this thing's
man.
legs.
Oh man!
One of them is lopped off as you
Oh.
scissor cut it
Oh,
with
man.
2 daggers. And yeah, it just
Cut
drops
them.
to the ground.
Oh.
But the rest of this thing is still going. Claws are flailing. One of those claws is coming right for you and your daggers.
Oh no.
But then I dash away, right?
Oh yeah, true. You do get back. So it's gonna try to reach at its back. Get this
And it
strange
failed
man
anyway.
off of it. It's not working.
Oh, well.
At this point, it's going to drop Birb.
Woo! Because it thinks I'm paralyzed.
Yeah, it just paralyzed you. You're good. And yeah, can you move your token, Devin, to where how far you would move?
Oh. Yeah.
Sure.
Dash it back away from it.
Okay.
Actually, I would have like dashed past it, so I guess over here I would have dashed past it to cut the leg off.
Yeah, sounds good. Kind of ran through it a little. Nice,
Mm.
nice. I think yeah, this thing just doesn't like the sword lodged in its back, nor the man wielding it. So it is just gonna try to grasp at Alexander with both claws. The other claw comes around. Ooh. And it rips you off. And
No!
yeah, you guys see as it, this giant claw rips Captain Alexander off of it and brings it towards the mouth.
Oh no.
Did it leave my sword in its back, or did I take it with me?
Make a strength check. See if
Alright.
you had a
I
strong
get
grip on that
advantage on
sword.
my strength
Yes,
as
you do
well.
while raging. Yeah, you're still holding that sword. But yeah, you're also essentially being put into this thing's mouth. Can you make a Constitution save for me as
Woo!
you're getting a tentacle treatment as well?
I'd love that.
Mhm.
Constitution save.
Yes.
Ooh.
Oh.
Yeah, so you are currently, probably getting your sword, trying to do something heroic here, and tentacles are just, stinging at you, and your motor functions are just locking up, and you are now paralyzed.
Fun!
Wiley! Wiley!
Wiley.
Do something!
Oh no.
You're up, Wiley.
Sorry, I was just looking at my character, and it has occurred to me that this is Star Wars all over again.
Oh no.
And I've not, updated my character.
Oh,
I have
no.
no spells, nothing. So, I gotta keep that in mind. Okay,
Oh boy.
Well, you do
Um,
have full vision now with the torch in your hand, so no more disadvantage on any shots taken at this thing. If you wanna do
okay,
anything
well, I
like
want to
that.
shoot it in one of its beady eyes, because I don't like its look.
All right.
Yar!
Ooh, that is a hit. You aim for the
Ooh.
eye, and it perfectly finds its mark. If you aimed anywhere else, it might just a hit shell, but boom.
Oh.
Perfect shot
Ooh.
right at this thing, and yeah, as you can imagine, it is not happy about that. This thing is
I can
starting to look
imagine.
like a problem. It's bleeding out of an eye.
Oh,
It's
gosh.
got a
Missing a leg.
It's missing a leg.
big old
Got
gouge
it.
in the back of its neck.
It's not happy. I could imagine.
Oh, yeah. All right. Captain Alexander, can you make a con save for me? See
Yep.
if you can, get your functions back. Yes. Okay. So you are no longer.
We're all rolling
paralyzed.
18s on Constitution.
Yeah,
right
you
now.
guys are killing the rolls. All right, Birb, you can move again.
I get up
Yes.
and I grip my stick and I angrily make it glow
Oh, man.
as I cast Shillelagh. Is I'm upset that this thing freaking grabbed me. Like, are you serious?
Yep. Bonus
And then
action.
slimed you.
Stick glows, giving slightly more illumination into this cave.
Can I hit it,
Yeah, you can.
or is that not? Oh
yep.
boy!
Shillelagh is a bonus action. Attacking is an action. You're smacking it with the stick. Whapa! It's got like an armored shell, unfortunately.
Damn,
Yeah.
my magical stick wasn't good enough.
The stabby stab's been getting through it, but the stick
True.
just seems to be blocked by its armor.
True.
Seems
I
like
would
blunt
do a-
damage isn't really doing too much.
But it does do a lot. Dagger King, you're up.
Oh
Oh.
boy!
You're right. When you're right, you know you're right. with its back turned to me, or is
Oh,
it
yeah.
back? Is it back turned to me? Oh, okay. I'd like to run up and do the same thing that Captain Alexander
All right.
did.
Do it.
Hell,
Do
an
it.
acrobatics check.
Yeah, either acrobatics or yeah.
Let's go. And I
Run
try
right
to
up this
stab it.
thing's tail. Yep.
I try to stab with both daggers right where, like, right under the carapace, like where.
Yeah, there's
Captain
already a
Alexander
gouge
was.
made there. So in fact, I'll say its armor is a little less there. Ooh. Yeah, but this thing is moving. It's trying to eat Captain Alexander. But you do manage to get in there with one of the daggers. And this is a sneak attack sket.
Ooh.
So,
Okay. Can I use my cunning action again to, like, jump off of its back?
ooh, now I will say, we haven't been really doing this right. But when you
Yeah.
use your cunning action, it's a bonus action. And the second dagger attack's also a bonus action.
That's right.
So, for this sake, nah, you're on this thing's back. You're here for the
I'm on its
ride.
back now.
Yeah, but
You're
yeah,
having a blast.
I've arrived.
Indeed.
I have arrived.
All right. So it's quite the image going on. Yeah. So it is going to drop Alexander, and once again try to reach on its back to get this thing off its back, because it just doesn't like people climbing on it.
Could imagine.
Oh!
This thing really likes grabbing
hurting.
people.
Yeah, so it's going to deal some damage here. You just let me know how 18 damage feels.
I'm out. I'm out like a light.
Yeah, it
Well-
grabs you, starts bringing you towards its mouth as you're unconscious. And the other one, let's see.
Captain!
Yeah, it's also going to grab at Birb once again, because Birb's smacking it with a stick at point blank range.
True. Listen, I don't have any.
Oh.
Oh.
But it does
Doesn't
not
hit me.
manage to get you. It is just focusing on feasting at this thing that chopped off its leg. Reverse lobster dinner, let's go.
First
lobster dinner.
Mev, what are you going to do about it? Let's try and eat the captain.
No, not the captain! I shoot at him again.
Ooh.
Pew pew.
All right. Let's see. You hit it. It's hurt. It's still up.
Ouch.
Captain Alexander, you can move again.
I would
You
like
have
to
your
do
sword.
the same thing that I did before.
Sure. Athletics check.
Oh no.
It's good enough. You managed to climb up
Okay.
it. Yep. And you find... Actually, no, you just got ripped off of it. So yeah, you find just dagger gouges, a sword gouge. It's been taking a lot of damage up on the back of its neck.
I would like to, keep doing what I was trying to do with the hopes of, finishing something. Oh no.
Oh.
Yeah, it's just flailing around too much. It's hard to get a good swing in it. When you do swing, you accidentally hit the shell.
Yeah, I'm just hanging on for the ride then.
It's up to Birb. What you got?
Isn't that an automatic? Failure for me since it's attacked me while I'm unconscious or conscious or?
Yes, if it does attack you, it'll be automatic. 2 death fails. Fails.
2 death.
Oh, Shillelagh, don't fail me!
It is not tough enough to get through this thing's shell.
No! This makes me so sad.
Yep. So, it's going to release its grip of Edward as the tentacles take over. And if you weren't already unconscious, this would be working at paralyzing you. But just give me a death save. Fortunately, the tentacles aren't doing damage to you, so it is not automatic fails.
Oh,
That's one.
But if it eats you, the stomach acid will do damage, I suppose. So
true.
Yeah, that's not fun.
yeah, so he's just getting swallowed up a little bit.
That's nice.
Oh man, this thing got to another turn. All right. It's gonna rip the guy off its back again.
Oh god. Oh.
it's only good at reaching on its back. 12 damage reduced to 6 damage to you, Alexander.
Alright.
You know, it's just gonna try to smack at you with the other claw.
It's like, let me finish my meal.
Gosh, stop it.
Does a 12 hit you? I don't imagine so.
No.
Okay. Can you make me a strength saving throw to see if you are grappled by it? Ooh. Even with the advantage from raging, you actually fail this.
Yikes.
All right, you're joining the other You're joining the captain in its mouth.
Nice.
Oh no.
Love that.
Yep. So you see these. Yeah.
Wiley.
It's a big old slimy tentacle cuddle.
Wiley.
Wiley,
Your
you're up.
last hope.
Okay. Who's in the most dire situation right now?
I'm in its
Probably the
mouth.
captain.
Yeah, the captain's
Probably the captain.
there, and then it's like using Alexander to shove the captain even further into its mouth while eating it. It's just,
Fun.
yeah.
I want to shoot it in its other eye. The
Okay.
one that I didn't shoot before.
Yeah.
Pew!
Bang! You hit this thing. Fa-boom! Alexander flops to the ground, and the captain slowly rolls out as this thing collapses, kind of half on top of them. Seemingly.
My character.
Yeah.
Yeah. Woo! My character immediately walks over to the captain and drags him out from underneath him. Up from underneath the lobster.
Give me a strength roll.
Oh boy.
Mm-hmm.
Where's my strength? Here it is. I can't really grab him. He's kind
It's a little
of
tangled up in there right now,
a
unfortunately.
little bit tangled up.
It's not ideal at all.
You just pull one of my sheaths, on my body, like I have a bunch of knives, so I'm just like.
Yeah, you
or
try to
daggers.
grab
Just
onto
pull
something to
daggers
pull,
out.
and you just pull out a dagger.
I pull out a dagger and I'm like,
Yeah,
I
you're
throw-
trying to
I
use the
throw it
dagger as a
behind
handle.
me.
Yep.
I
Don't
throw
throw
it
it.
behind- I throw it behind me, not interested in
Yeah,
trying to grab
you feel
him
chill
again.
down the back of your neck as you feel he would disapprove.
I'm like, I don't care. Does he want me to save his life?
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, Wiley.
All right,
And then I motion to try to
another
drag out
death
the captain.
save. Another death save.
Woo!
Just a roll of 1. Hey, that's a fail.
Oh,
One success, one fail. Let's go.
Yep. All
no.
right.
Not having a good time.
Mev, it's your turn. You got it.
Okay, this thing's down, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
So now we're just I run up
They're
to the
trapped
captain.
underneath it.
Oh, okay, they're trapped underneath it.
Trapped
That's
just
what I'm
underneath
trying to
the like
do.
tentacles and sort of stuff. So it's
Yeah.
not like
Are they unconscious?
I'm currently at 0 hit points.
Yes, he is very unconscious. Alexander seems to be all right.
He's fine.
Okay,
You see Birb
I-
trying
I
to,
guess
you
I
know,
wanna
drag
try
the
to
captain
lift-
out from the.
lift whatever's on the captain like off of him.
Yeah, it's just a bunch of tentacles like slightly tangled around him.
Okay, how easily is it for me to remove those?
How would you like to? You just want to try to like pull him out of it or cut things?
I want to like. Do the tentacles have little? This is getting gross and descript, but do they have little suction cups on?
There's a couple suction cups, couple of like just little spiky bits, you know.
So if I were to try to pull a tentacle off of the captain, would I feel some resistance? As if this thing's like latched on?
I will say yes.
Okay, then I want to cut it at like the root of wherever it is, like
All right, make me an attack roll
wanna
with your sword.
my sword or my.
Or
yeah,
your
we'll go-
freshly sharpened knife.
I was gonna say my freshly sharpened dagger.
Go for it.
Feels a little more serendipitous.
Oh yeah, this thing is sharp.
We
Cuts
gotta
right through
change
him.
it, but you still have my dagger
Yup.
at bludgeoning damage,
Yup.
which is hilarious. You can probably go back to
Yeah.
slashing damage.
Oh yeah, those tentacles just flop to the ground. Easy enough to cut through.
Okay. And I guess my character, he doesn't know medicine,
Yeah.
but I guess he
used
pulls
a
out
dagger
bottle of
splint.
rum
I don't
and
know
he
medicine.
tries to start pouring it in the captain's mouth because to him
Oh,
that's his version
no.
of medicine. Like, "Here,
No.
Captain, this will make you feel better." I don't know if I can.
Don't
do this.
drink!
Oh my god, it makes
You
him
do
feel better.
today. It wakes you up at least.
Ah, there you are, Captain.
Oh, Wiley, are you
that's
trying
what
to
the clothes
waterboard
want.
me?
Burb,
Oh
Burb
yeah, you're
looks at
just
him
coughing. Yep.
Burb looks at him with genuine surprise. Like, genuine surprise. Like, how did you do that?
What?
It's because,
Rum solves everything. Rum and lemons.
because I don't drink. It woke me up immediately.
Exactly. I knew that was going to be the outcome. Totally.
Uh-huh. Totally.
I remembered that.
Alright. Whose turn is it? Alexander?
It's out of turn order now. You guys are.
Alright. If that's the case, he's out, so I'm going to do a, on the captain.
Can I
Thank
also
you.
get out from underneath
Yeah.
the tentacles?
Absolutely can. They've all been freed as well. You weren't tied up in them as deeply as Eddie was.
Poor
So.
Captain
So,
Alexander. Nobody even tried to help you.
No.
Listen, the captain was
I
unconscious.
was trying so hard to save both of you, okay?
Let's be real, Kayla.
I didn't need saving.
If Wiley was trapped under a tentacle,
So does that
would
mean I'm
Alexander
at,
help
does that
him?
mean I'm
No.
at 7 hit
Absolutely.
points
Okay,
or
just making
6?
sure we're on the same page.
We'll say 7.
You,
He crit,
yeah,
so you got a
see-
hit point out of the rum porridge.
Yeah, you see Burb's hand glow as she puts it on you, and you feel a little bit better.
Thank you for that. Even in death, I'm still smiling. Or even when I'm so close to death, I'm still smiling.
But yeah, just where you had like, you know, these big old just like, you know, gashes where this thing was clawing and tossing you around.
Gosh, my
Like-
clothes.
You see as it heals up a little bit after Birb does that.
Hey, Birb, do you have a spell that heals clothing too?
She shakes her head.
Should have figured.
Actually,
Devin, can you
I
give
don't
me
think
a
so.
perception check?
Yeah, sure, I'll do that.
One of your daggers are missing.
I just start patting myself down to check if my dagger. Like, I move over and I look at this. I look at the back of the carapace of the big lobster. And
It's
I'm
not
like,
there.
"Where's it at? It's not there." I start freaking out. I'm like, but smiling, freaking out. Where is it?
Always smiling.
Burps, can I, let me vibe check, see if I know why he's freaking out
Sure.
a little bit.
I start, like, moving under, just trying to find out if it landed on my dagger.
He's
and I'm like,
panicking.
"Where's it at?"
Yeah.
He's panicking. I don't know
Where's
why
it
he's
at?
panicking.
You
I don't know why he's
you're
panicking. I don't know why. I don't know. I don't understand. He's not telling me anything. He's just
There's this
asking.
thing called asking.
Yeah, ask me where your dagger is.
Communication is going wonderfully with this group, as we can see. No one asking, no one telling.
We're all trying to read each other's minds.
What could it possibly be wrong with him?
I don't know. I don't know.
I'm just staring at the lobster, trying to figure out how we can get it back to the boat.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
there is
I don't want to eat
at least
this thing.
100 pounds of meat in this thing's claws.
I just turn around. I'm like, I'm one dagger down.
She perks up at that and she looks at the dagger she threw. I go and pick up the dagger that I threw on the floor, and I walk over and I hold it out to him.
I have my eyes closed and I'm like
Captain.
in tears, but like with a smile on my face. I'm like, I know, Birb is so sad.
Captain.
I can't find it. Yeah,
Captain.
well, there it is. We're done. Thank you, Birb. You've done me a huge favor.
She sweats.
Oh, I can't imagine what happened to you. I lose grip on you. I never do that. I just put it back in its the slot behind the neck. I put it back in like it's under the clothing, just like right at the shoulder, so it's like right there.
Birb avoids eye contact. Like, oh, I don't know. Wasn't me. I'm gonna look around.
Okay.
Is there anything noticeable around in this cave?
Yes. Especially for you. Can you make a perception check?
I do have that dark vision where I can see everything.
Mm-hmm.
I can see everything.
You see some shinies. And some shinies over there. Scattered amongst this area, there is some gold, some silver, some shiny. Lots of shiny. And there's some bodies and skeletons and stuff too, but they're shinies.
But shiny. But with that, Birb immediately forgets everything that's going on and goes towards the shiny.
Yeah, you now have a torch lit and just like little glints all across the ground, some like underneath the water, of just like pieces of gold.
What's the closest shiny thing? Like that I can like hold my pick up.
There's like a little pile of silver on the ground near you.
I go over to the silver and I'm like looking at it and I'm like, shiny. I'm like playing with it in my hands and stuff.
Yeah, there's plenty of shiny scattered around here.
There's so many shiny.
But yeah, as the others start to like notice this, there's also some skeletons kind of tossed around as well.
Skeletons.
One of them seemingly broken in half by some sort of massive claw.
I wonder.
Oh, I wonder what killed this guy.
I don't know. Could be anything.
Something might have, someone might have sliced him in half with a sword.
That's good. That is very likely. It happens all the time.
Yeah, of course.
Man, if I had to kill one of you, I totally would have had the lobster just...
Oh god.
Like a lollipop, just...
Yeah,
I'm sorry, what?
that would be horrifying.
That would be horrifying. Bro, if you were talking about a lollipop, it's more like you grab the head and pull it off instead of body in half. Like, oh, what?
Yeah, more like a Kit Kat bar, really.
Give me the piece of that Kit Kat bar.
So,
Bring me up a piece.
Burb's probably pocketing some of the shinies.
Oh yeah, you just... Ooh.
Ooh, shiny.
This is aside, totally aside and outside of the story, but why do I feel like Xylo is one of those people who wouldn't break off the sections of a Kit Kat bar? He'd just bite into the...
Only if people were watching.
100%.
Only
Cut
people
a hole in the
watching.
middle of it, then remove...
He'd totally be that dude who just bites.
If people
into
are
it.
watching, then I will absolutely do that.
Yep. Sorry, I didn't mean to take us out of it. It's just that thought occurred to me.
Dude, I'd 100% do that as well. But I'd probably do it even with nobody watching. Depends on my mood,
I'm the opposite. I'm the type of guy who's gonna like try to split the layers of the Kit Kat bar in between it, individual wafers.
Oh,
Split
of
it
like
sideways.
wafer? Absolutely.
Oh, man.
Have you ever had a nutty bar? That's what you have to do with those.
Yeah.
You have to eat the peanut
Nutty
butter. Yeah.
Do you think that was the only dangerous thing in this cave? Can I see any other signs of life?
No life, no.
Poison.
No life? Okay.
Yeah.
Mostly
stuff,
death?
yeah. Not a
Mostly
lot of
death.
life.
Is there anything super shiny that I can see? Because all I'm seeing is silver, right? Mostly.
Yeah, it seems like mostly coins and stuff scattered around.
Oh yeah, didn't I take Dagger with me?
Dagger and Prosciutto are both with us.
Yeah.
Probably still in the dinghy, to be fair.
Hopefully.
Nah, Prosciutto just climbed up on top of the back of the lobster and is like stomping at it.
That's a good boy.
What's Dagger doing?
Dagger's
Dagger's still in the dinghy.
it's how high is the water? Is the water?
Probably about a foot and a half at deepest from where your boat is.
Well, yeah, I think Dagger would have gotten out. No, danger.
You
is
said
gone.
Dagger's leg is still.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
limps
kinda
out of the
right.
boat. He's got to wobble.
Can I
to
just
him.
walk? Yeah, can I just walk over to Dagger real quick? I'm like, this limp's gonna hold us back. Can I heal it with healing word?
You can try.
I'm gonna see if I can make him stop limping because it's annoying me.
We'll just say also until something else kind of happens or the captain tells us to do something, Wiley's just sort of walking around casually, still has his torch, and he's picking up coins and putting them in his pocket.
Mm-hmm.
I think Alexander's doing the same thing as well.
Yeah,
Being
so-
taken of
I'm looking
interest.
for daggers.
I guess it
Yeah,
was
so-
Birb's fault that she kind of crippled this thing anyway.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you go to heal this thing, and then all of a sudden,
You hear a snap.
Yeah,
but it's
you
just-
hear a weird cracking sound, but
It's like,
Yeah,
you see,
does
you see
the-
Dagger look up at you, the happiest you've ever seen him before.
oh.
Yeah, Dagger's probably like super worried because this is the chick that
Oh, yeah.
freaking bonked him on the head.
But yeah, he walks around in a
Dagger.
circle.
Not all
And-
Burbs are bad.
Yeah, Dagger is now tip-top shape, miraculously.
And then she goes
I
back
just
to
look up
finding
at
more
Birb. I'm
shinies.
like, thank you, Birb. I just get down on him. I'm like, ah.
He starts trying to shake the
you."
dagger splint off his leg.
I take the dagger. I was like, okay, oh, fine. I'll take that back.
Mhm.
Bird walks away without saying anything else.
So
Goes back to
I know this is kind of weird, but instead I like try to get Dagger to like open your mouth.
Oh no.
Put the dagger splint, like put the dagger like in its mouth, like hold the dagger, hold the dagger,
Hold it.
hold the dagger. Good boy, good boy. Good boy.
A dagger holding a dog.
Oh,
I thought
dagger
Xylo was
dog.
ready for this.
Oh.
Yeah, he's just walking around,
With a dagger in his mouth.
just happy that
Dagger.
he can walk again. Dagger in his mouth.
Oh my god.
It just reminds me of that one meme. It's like, what do you got? A knife. Oh.
Yes, I love that video.
Oh my god.
Mhm.
I think Birb starts like looking for something shinier than the coins.
Okay. Yeah, as you advance into the cave, you find there's more coins. There's a lot more coins. But
Ooh,
if
a
you
lot of
follow that, then eventually you find a middle chamber. And
Right
there's
here?
A lot of booty. Oh, yeah.
Like here?
Yeah, right there.
It's a lot of booty.
Now, there are some treasure chests around here. There are some piles of coins. And there's like just some really shiny stuff. There's like a little,
Ooh.
kind of a little goblet thing over there. There's a
Shiny.
crown. What seems to be.
Did
There's like,
any of us notice Birb walk off?
I think you would.
I was going this way, so I don't
Depends
know.
on how
I was
focused
going-
you are at picking up the coins.
I was going the other way with Dagger because Dagger's sniffing at the ground. Just
Yeah, I was definitely heading this way.
Oh
so-
god, we're all
I don't know.
splitting up.
I don't know if it makes a difference, but
Mhm.
You want to make me roll for it to see if I notice?
Yeah,
it?
which way do you
Sure.
go? Do you go with Captain? Do you go with Birb, or do you go with the Captain?
well, it definitely doesn't go
you
with
go with
captain.
or Captain.
Captain or Captain?
Captain or the captain. There's a
Captain
big
or the
difference,
captain.
you know.
Edward or the Captain?
Yeah, you see everyone kind of split off as they all go looking for treasure in their own way.
What's
Oh man.
probably the
Yeah, I'm trying to. This is my brain right now.
Yes.
Mev knows that Birb just found lots of treasure, but
Mhm.
would Wiley follow Birb instead of the other ones? Am I doing
Yeah.
that just because I know that's where the booty is?
You could always roll 1d3 if you want to.
Okay, yeah. I'll roll a 1d3 to see who I kind of stick with. Actually, no. I will roll a 1d2 because I wouldn't go with
He
Alexander.
wouldn't go with me. I was gonna say.
Yep.
Oh, I go with Edward actually.
Oh.
All
I
right.
do
Just
not
me
go
and-
with Birb. Birb doesn't
Call
like
it.
me anyway. Birb never talks to me. I
It's you.
think
Hey,
he-
Birb doesn't dislike you. Birb just doesn't talk to you.
It's you and Prosciutto and Dagger King and Dagger holding a dagger. Wow, that's a lot of
What's
daggers.
the-
in this.
What's the shiniest thing in this room that I can notice, at least?
Let's see.
Doesn't have to be valuable. It's just got to be very shiny.
Hmm. One very shiny thing you find is what seems to be like this just like really gaudy cutlass with like jewels in the hilt. And it's like very
Ooh.
polished. And is one of the skeletons is just like holding on to it.
She like walks over to the skeleton and like she kind of grabs at it and tries to,
Mhm.
you know, grab it out of its hands.
Yeah, its grip doesn't want to let it go.
As I'm
She like
following,
frowns.
as I'm following Dagger, I'm just like, "What is it, boy? What are you smelling?"
She like frowns and
Comes to the
she's
middle
trying
room.
to she's like still trying to pull it out.
And
of
then
its
Dagger
hands.
just goes up to the skeleton that you're trying to defile and just takes one of its bones.
Yeah,
Oh my
breaks apart
God.
easily enough.
Birb looks pleased, and she
I'm like,
gives the dog a pat.
Aww. And
And
he drops
she holds up the
dagger,
very
of
shiny
course.
thing.
He drops
Yep.
the dagger, but I mean, I just come up behind him and collect it. I'm like, oh, look at him. Such a
Mhm.
cutie.
Where were you?
And I just look behind me. I'm like, Wiley, you there?
Yes, Captain. I mean, I'm following with a torch, so you would probably.
Oh my God! How did I not notice this before? I just scrolled all the way out, and
pretty cool.
it's oh my God! It's a freaking skull. Why did I not see this before? Well, that's actually pretty cool.
Mhm.
Cool.
Captain Alexander, as you're strolling around, picking up money, stuffing it in every pocket you got, can you make me an investigation check?
Sure. I think that's investing. Yep.
Okay, I think you see this. Yeah, one of the skeletons seems to have a bunch of rings on it, a couple of which look particularly shiny.
I want them.
Cool.
Lock up and take them.
Can I pick up the crown?
I'm just surveying.
Put the
I
crown on.
couldn't care.
Birb pockets the crown.
Like I couldn't care less for any of this other treasure. I'm just looking for sharp things.
Oh yeah, definitely one of the sharper things is that cutlass that was found.
Yeah, I snatched
Slightly
that, by
larger
the way.
dagger.
I
Slightly
snatched
larger
that.
dagger.
Now it's
I'm
mine.
just like, yeah, keep a hold on that. That's good stuff.
But we're not in
It's
the same
smart 'cause it's
place,
shiny.
right?
Oh, we're in the middle, yeah.
We're all in
we
the
all
middle.
met in the middle.
Yeah, we all
Captain
are.
Alexander's still off wandering around, but yeah.
Yeah, Captain Alexander's off doing his own thing.
I just followed Dagger and he was following the scent of some bones.
Mhm.
Would you look at all this booty?
Yeah, there's more booty than you have ever seen in your life, and you've seen a booty or two.
Captain, how do we
Lot
get
of-
all this booty back to the ship?
Well, first of all, we put a lot of this junk in the trunk. That's how we get all the booty back.
Oh, that's true. You do want to keep the junk in the trunk and the more valuable stuff up front.
Mhm.
Yeah, I suppose. What do we do? Do we just load up the dinghy, Captain, and try to bring as much of this back to the ship as we can?
That's the only thing I can think of. I mean, we can't sink the boat.
Wait a second. Aside from that giant lobster, you think there's anything else protecting this boot?
Well,
Maybe this is a trap. This feels like a trap. I've never seen this much booty in
Can I
my
make a-
entire life.
can I make a nature roll to what I'm about to say?
What you about to say?
Nature?
Yeah, I say nature.
Aren't you intrigued now? I'm like, what does he want to say that he wants?
What does he want to say? It's real nature.
I mean, you can.
I'm not saying it now. I'm not saying
Okay.
that was a bad roll. I was
Sure.
about to make some. I was about to sound smart, but now I'm not. It's like I have no idea. Maybe.
Yeah, I think at this point, Devin, you hear it. You feel a chill on the back of your spine, and the voice creeps into your head again.
Like, Wiley, stop blowing on the back of my neck. Oh.
Of course, it is a trap.
I was like, who said that? I look at Wiley like, did you say that?
Yeah, I mean, like 30 seconds ago, I said, "Do you think this is a trap?" I haven't said anything since then.
That didn't
Still
sound
kind of waiting for somebody to answer me.
Wiley,
Well, Birb never talks to me.
I have a gut feeling. I have a gut feeling that there's something else going on. Just
Birb does a
smile.
perception check around. Is there anything that could like make it seem like there's a trap?
Sure, make that check.
I don't know. I'm too distracted by the shinies.
I am like
Yeah,
so
there's
distracted by
piles
this
of
voice
gold
in my head.
everywhere. There's some stalagmites and tights and stuff that could.
I guess since I asked the
Poke at you.
question, I'm also looking.
Yeah,
around
they
Yeah,
could
for
fall.
I'm like freaking out over here because something's in my head. I'm like, oh. God, it's happening again.
I'm just trying to get as much shinies as I possibly can.
Mm-hmm.
But not like overfilling my pockets kind of thing.
Yeah, no, there's plenty in here. There's enough that you can do, like, you can do shiny angels if you want, you know?
Shiny.
angels.
You could do the Scrooge McDuck.
It's not
like,
full
swim-
Scrooge
swimming in the coins
McDuck,
thing.
but yeah, it's...
Yeah, I can't like swim in it, you know?
But you can definitely, like, lie down, you know, kick it all around and stuff. It's everywhere.
Oh, man.
Mm.
We need to get some for the witch.
Let's see. So, Mev, you find something interesting. What seems to be this big old circle in the middle of the room on just like a slightly raised pedestal. Probably about like 5 feet around a circle. And it has like 3 smaller circles creating like points on the 3 furthest ends of the circle. And one seems to have a key in it.
Now, what do you suppose this is right here? It's a key. What do you think it's to?
I just say, probably some treasure. Or, I'm sorry. Probably some booty.
True. Do we see any booty chests around here? I see any booty chests around.
There's plenty of chests. Many of them open, some not.
Okay, I want to I kind of like lower my my line of sight to where the key is, and I'm looking really closely. I don't know how well I would know this, but I am trying to see if this is trapped in any way whatsoever, as far as I can tell.
Okay.
That'd be like an investigation.
Yes, investigation check. Could be, but it might not be.
I just
How's it
zone out
tell?
I'm zoning out for a second. I just look up. I'm like,
Wait, so do we all see the key?
If he points it out.
Yeah, I mean, I did say something like, "What do you think this is?" So if you heard me,
Is it like right in the middle of the Bonnie pile or something?
Yes. There's a little circle in the middle of it. Seems to have like some weird carvings on it as well.
Wiley reaches his hand over the key, and he stops, and he thinks to himself, "Do I do it? Do I not do it?"
Birb,
I have a bad feeling about this.
He grabs the key.
All right, so he reaches in
no.
and he turns the key and takes it out. And that's where we're gonna go on break.
Oh, we also forgot we need to get some money for the witch lady, so she doesn't try and kill us in the future.
Yeah, we need.
You guys also haven't noticed Alexander's not with you.
Yep.
Yeah, Alexander's not here.
Wiley definitely has not noticed yet.
Yep.
I feel like even if he had noticed, he's not gonna say anything.
See, Birb has noticed, but she thinks he's doing his own thing.
I mean, he is,
Got
but
lost again. He's trying to navigate himself back.
Because she doesn't want to like waste this opportunity on trying to find him when she could be collecting shinies, you know?
Of course.
always.
Well, we will see what happens when we get back in about 10 minutes. So grab a drink, use the bathroom if you need to, stretch your legs, and we'll return in just a moment with more Scurvy Seas.
Oh boy. Yard.
Welcome back to the Scurvy Seas.
Yard.
Where we left off, so much booty was found.
Booty,
Giant-
booty everywhere.
Giant lobsters, crushed. Stuff found,
Mm-hmm.
and a key
Oh
in a
boy.
mysterious circle
I got my car keys.
taken out.
My car keys.
Key.
Oh my goodness.
So, Wiley
It's like,
turns
Why?
this key. And there's a lot of resistance as you turn this key. It's like the kind of like the lock turns with it for a second, but then you pull the key out. There's a moment.
Does the key look cool?
It's a pretty cool looking key.
Describe it. Describe the key.
It's a key. It's a key. No.
That's okay.
Now, the fun thing about this key, it looks like it's a solid gold key.
Ooh.
But not only that, in its handle, It's got a little gemstone.
It's a shiny key.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I was looking for a cosplay prop. I just had this really cool-looking, old-looking key somewhere. I don't know where it is. Anyway.
Okay, so it looks kind of like this, but gold and shinier. You don't ever doubt my desk.
Yeah.
But right here, it has a little, what appears to be a ruby.
Ooh.
Real shiny and sparkly.
Okay, so you probably see Wiley take this key out. He looks at the key because it's kind of cool looking, but then he instantly sort of like looks around the room waiting for something to happen.
Yes.
Because he's suspicious of this.
In a moment.
Even though I didn't look like a trap to me, I'm still not ruling it out.
A moment passes.
At this
Nothing
point,
happens.
Yeah, I probably put my flintlock away, and I'm likely still holding up the torch.
You see Birb like visibly like freeze, like she's also looking around because she just saw you do that, and that looks like a very obvious trap. But you know, she doesn't really know.
I think we're okay.
Meanwhile, I'm just down here like rubbing Dagger's head, like, "Oh, good boy. What happened?"
Yeah.
Birb looks noticeably
I
nervous.
found the key, Captain, and it looked like a special key. So as we're looking around the booty here, if you find anything that's locked, needs to be open, I may have the key.
Maybe that's the grand booty.
You said there was writing on the
Yes.
thing.
Would you like
is
to
there
examine it closer?
Yeah, I want to look at that.
All
What do I
right.
roll?
I will say, hit me with an investigation check first.
That's the one thing I'm awful at. I'm good at seeing things, but I can't look at them up close. I'm farsighted, you know.
Okay. Yeah, I think I'm just looking at it, as I explained earlier. Stone circle with 3 locks on it. The other locks don't have any keys poking out of them, just the one did.
Hmm.
I'll say, since you all magic-like, if you want to do an Arcana roll, I
Ooh.
might be able to give you something else.
No, I'm still bad.
So, the writing is weird.
I see.
Symbols you don't recognize.
Can I like write down the symbols?
Do you have something to write it on?
Can
That's a
Birb
good
read and
question.
write? Let's start
That is
there.
also a good question. You know what? Never mind. Birb doesn't know how to write. Actually, I mean, to
It's
be
just
fair,
drawing pictures of things,
yeah,
in
it's just drawing
fairness.
of-
That's true. You're just
You don't have to
copying.
you don't understand it anyway.
Is there anything like paper like on the floor around here? Is there like this thing I can do to at least memorize it so that I can like once we get on the ship I can like write it down?
I can, but you're not gonna like it. Give
Is
me an
there
intelligence check.
Oh no, I'm dumb.
No.
As you try to commit it to memory.
Okay, I'll like try if I like can't remember, like if I look away and I can't remember it for like 2 seconds, I'm gonna like try and look for a piece of paper to write on.
Sure.
As this is happening too, Wiley would. I'll wait for you to.
No.
Yeah, it's not easy to remember. I mean, you get the weird shapes. You know.
I look for a piece of paper.
At this moment, it would probably occur to Wiley. Wait a second. Aren't we missing somebody?
I'm like,
Captain.
yeah, Alexander, our captain. We're missing
What?
captain.
But where'd they go?
Birb shrugs as she's like looking for paper on the
Listen,
floor.
last time we lost captain, it was a crapshoot if we were gonna ever get him back. So I don't know.
Yeah, you
Well, I
look
mean, when
around.
we split up in the other room, we all went off in different directions, it would seem. And our two paths seemed to meet up. But captains didn't. Do we see another path coming into this room or another tunnel coming
Yeah,
into this
there's
room that
several other
we didn't come.
paths
we didn't
going
come-
into here. There's like, as you can see on the map, there's like 5 paths that all converge on this one location.
Also, I rolled to see which direction I would go. The first, second, or third path, and I rolled the second one, so I'm going up here.
Nice. Yeah.
Also, Wiley would probably walk up to one of the tunnels that he didn't come down, or that Birb didn't come down.
Yeah, there's 2 of
And
them
would
there.
probably be
Or
like,
3 of them.
Alexander! Alexander, are you down there?
Do I hear him?
Yeah, I think you all hear it.
We're all like, oh.
It's pretty loud and annoying.
It's pretty loud and annoying.
Hello?
What are you lollygagging for? The rest of us met up in the middle. What are you doing?
Where's the middle?
I guess this is all echoey.
Yeah.
Fair question. I don't
Where's
even
the
know
middle?
if this is the middle.
Do you hear where that's true, I wouldn't know that. Do you hear where my voice is coming from?
It's kind of just coming from all around. I'm not sure.
Perfect. Follow my voice.
All around.
Okay. Alexander continues forward.
Yep. Great.
To be fair, if you keep going forward, you're gonna come across us, I think.
Well,
Actually, never mind. You might not. You might.
Does a circle, leaves, never to be seen again.
Well, he'll come up here, and then I'm gonna do another R1D2 to see if he goes the top path or the bottom path, which
Yep.
comes back to you guys. He goes the top
And he's
path.
gone.
There he goes.
He's going up here.
Birb is still like looking for.
So I'm just looking back and forth. I'm like, how long do you think it's gonna take for
I
Alexander?
need
to
to
get
roll
over
another
there?
investigation check to find paper.
Yeah, go for it. I'll say
What
the
kind of
odds
bird-
aren't good in a damp cave.
True.
Not here.
I'm just looking for something I can like at least like
Some dried
Run
out
a
leather, scraps of leather clothing on some of the skeletons.
that's not
You might be able to
bad.
get a couple of the symbols down on them.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind doing that at least.
Sure, I think you can do it easily enough. It's a little gross,
Yeah.
but you manage.
It's fine.
Yeah,
Burb's
I feel like
Burb's
Birb would be
secret.
fine with it.
Birb would be.
But
Birb wouldn't
We all
care.
know Birb isn't the pinnacle of, healthy living.
Burb's also like booty, which we need. She might need us.
Wiley is also, I guess, after
I'm
that.
sorry. I thought you said. I don't know why when you said booty and
Witch.
witch, I'm like, what? I was like, what?
Booty witch.
The booty witch. That's what we're taking it back to. The booty
Sandwich?
witch.
But it's a booty witch.
The booty witch.
Okay. Never seen a witch so obsessed with booty
Is
before.
there like a bag around, like one of the people died was carrying around?
Yeah. Yeah, there's some old
Okay.
bags lying around.
Yeah, because I'd want one that I could just fill with like gold.
Yeah, you just start
Anything
stuffing
like
it with
I can
gold.
put, yeah, just for the witch. Like this bag is specifically for the witch. Like anything that she might like. Like if there's
Mhm.
anything like a goblet, she might like a gold goblet. I'll stuff it in there for her.
Sure.
Some gold, the good stuff.
Yeah. Start filling this bag up. It's getting heavy, full of good stuff.
Yeah.
And a little bit of ground leopard meat for good measure. Just kidding. I've exhausted all the pocket meat, by the way, last episode.
Mhm.
Probably
At this
the
moment,
last
also,
thing.
I
Aren't you
guess
also at
after-
like level 1 exhaust right now?
Yeah,
yeah,
true.
true.
You are an exhaust one.
Wiley is trying to also find a match for this key in his. He's looking around the room trying to find a match for it.
Yeah, I imagine you're just trying a bunch of locks.
Yeah, anything I
Mhm.
find that is locked, I'm trying to put the key in.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to go into any of the chests around here.
I just walk through these field of bones. I'm just like, oh, these poor chaps. I wonder what happened to them.
What
Probably in
the
search of the booty.
Captain, who do you think
Yeah,
this
where is
booty belonged to? There's so
Well,
much
right
booty
now it
here. Who do
belongs-
you think put it here?
Well, as of right now, it belongs to us. As of right now.
That is true. That is the most important part of this. But I don't know. I was just kind of curious. Like,
I'm not gonna lie, our booty kind of thick.
True. We are several seas, Captain. We are thick with several seas.
Birb goes.
Pisces.
Birb starts walking back, ignoring their conversation.
But-
She goes back to the dinghy just to put the sack of
Load
gold
stuff
in there.
up. Yeah.
Where you going, Birb? Are you leaving us?
He doesn't say
I
anything.
think Burb's loading stuff up.
Good talk. Good talk as always, Birb.
Yeah,
I love these talks we have. I don't think she likes me, Cap.
No, Birb's always like this.
That's true. She doesn't seem to like
That's
Dagger.
fine.
She seemed to like Dagger,
Oh,
though.
well.
Listen,
Dagger
Dagger,
is
Dagger
everyone
seems
loves
to be
Dagger.
getting around a little bit better now.
The whole crew loves Dagger. That's not a fair comparison.
See him run by with someone's femur in his mouth.
I'm like, good boy.
It's so funny because Birb doesn't like Dagger at all.
So can I present
Yeah, that's the thing.
a thing where Wiley, I'm gonna say Wiley's like, oh yes, I know what you mean. The whole crew loves prosciutto too. And can we just say that the crew does not like prosciutto?
Of course not.
The entire crew wants to eat prosciutto.
Yeah.
What do you
Yeah, they're
mean?
really, really upset that
Yeah,
they
they
can't
really-
just kill and eat him.
And I'm just like, yeah, they really love prosciutto.
Yep,
For the wrong reasons.
Without you guys realizing, Birb's still there. Birb's there again.
Just walking back,
Another load of gold.
just back and forth between us.
Yeah, getting more gold
Another
to load it.
load.
Do you think we should maybe help her? She's just kind of loading all the gold on by herself. Where's Alexander too?
True.
Wasn't Alexander coming?
What are you supposed to-
Is this a
Where is
path?
Are you
Alexander?
coming?
Is
No.
this a path or is it a dead end?
It's a dead end. It just kind of goes
All
off
right.
the edge of the cliff there.
So I would probably continue this way. Gotta
Wait, what
roll
is that
further.
area though?
Yeah, was that interesting at all? Would that catch my attention or would I just go through it?
Yeah, at that part there's what seems to be some stuff growing in there. A couple mushrooms. Doesn't seem like there's any treasure in this area actually, but you get the
Are
feeling.
there any mushrooms that catch my eye?
Yeah, there's one big red one with white spots on it.
I would like to take it.
All right,
Oh no.
I'm gonna make a great mushroom stew with it.
you get the mushroom.
Oh no.
Cool.
Oh no.
Then I will make my way continue down. Roll a nice little R1D2.
Oh.
I go straight.
Oh.
You're gonna totally miss them. You're gonna totally miss them.
Wiley starts helping, I guess, Birb loading gold and stuff into the dinghy. He just grabs, I guess, a small. You said there's several chests around that seem to have some booty in it, right?
Yeah.
I got some
So
chests.
I grab one that seems not the biggest chest in the world because I realize we're loading up a dinghy. There's only so much weight we can carry. So I just grab a small chest that seems like it has an adequate amount of booty in it, and I start walking towards the dinghy
All right.
with it.
So, Mr. Edward, sir.
Hi, my
The
name's
the
Edward. I
voice
like
comes
daggers.
back to you.
Long walks on the beach. You're back again, huh? What is it with characters I play and voices in my head?
You do understand.
3 times now.
This treasure is cursed, correct?
It's like, well, as cursed as can be. No, who are you? I just start talking to myself. Why are you
Do
in my
not
head?
recognize me?
Wait a second. That monotone voice. Captain? Is that
Aye.
you? Captain, where are you? How can I free you? As your most loyal shipmate.
I think I have already been freed from life
Oh, freed from life.
by one of your new crew.
New crew.
Let's just say one of those you have with you did this. Killed me with the dagger. The one that you carry.
I just go like, it wasn't me. It wasn't me. I didn't do it. I know I like daggers, but I didn't kill you.
It is unimportant. What is important is the treasure.
How do you know it's cursed, Captain?
Look around.
It does.
A lot of
seem a little
bodies
easy.
all around.
I'm just like, you know what? You might have a point. These people should have been more careful.
Birb looks around and she's just like, this is not all gonna fit in the dinghy. She doesn't say that out loud. She's like thinking that. She's like, this isn't gonna fit.
I just like walk up to Burr. I'm like, I'm here. I'm having voices in my head. Captain's talking to me, and
She looks at him and tilts her head, confused.
Oh,
She like points to her head, like here.
yes, Captain is in my head right now. You know,
Hmm.
Captain, the one that we had, the captain of the yeah, our
The
ship.
dead one.
Yep.
I
Captain
think
was-
at
what's the
this
ship name
point
again?
also,
I keep
Captain
forgetting
Alexander
ship name.
walks up. Isn't it like the Scurvy something?
Scurvy
or-
Squid?
The Scurvy Sea Star.
Sea Star,
Yeah.
that's right. That's
Scurvy
right. I knew it was an S sound.
At that moment, too, Captain Alexander walks up behind Wiley here. Hey guys, I found you.
Oh my God, where did you come from?
Birb's like, what's he telling you?
I was like, oh, he's just saying that these bodies aren't here for no reason.
She like widens
Oh.
her eyes and she like points at the lobster. She doesn't say anything. She's just like she tilts her head like
I don't know about that. And I just turned to my side. I'm like, yeah, it could have been the lobster. Lobster could have killed these guys, right? And I was just like, right?
Kayla, question. Are you wearing any of those rings that you collected earlier?
I sure am.
Cool.
oh no.
Do we notice some new rings on Alexander's hand?
Who?
You sure don't.
I have that crown, but I didn't put it on. I
You,
just
you don't
popped
notice
it.
Captain Alexander at all?
Oh wait, we don't see him?
No, you just heard the voice
I'm
from the hall.
Brenda. Where are you?
I'm right here.
Look
Hi,
at that-
Wiley. I would like
Oh
to
no!
go out.
And I'm
pat
just saying,
Wiley on the back.
Captain. I have two captains in my head now.
Who's talking? This is kind of. I hear Alexander.
I'm
What, you're hearing?
I'm right next to you.
Sounds close.
Okay, what did you put in the rum? Birb,
What?
have you been messing with the rum again with your weird things you collect? Have you been putting things in the rum?
Birb looks at him, stares at him for like a couple of seconds, and then just starts
Captain told you about that.
walking off. She just starts leaving.
You guys are freaking me out a little bit. What's going on?
Does Birb also hear the voice? but
Oh,
not
you-
see Captain Alexander.
None of you see me.
Right? I can hear him. I just
Correct.
or is it, okay, but I can't see him. Yeah, Birb just left. Birb's probably back at the dinghy, just making sure everything's good.
I would like
She's
to
probably
walk
not. She's probably not going to come back. She's
I would-
collecting everything she wants.
I would like to walk up to the captain and be like, "How many fingers am I holding up?"
And I just go. Where are you at?
I'm right in front of you. How many fingers am I holding up?
17.
You feel
No.
what feels like a hand as you reach out.
Who's reaching out?
As you're waving your hands around.
Oh,
Yeah,
I just slap away a hand. I'm like,
Yeah.
ah!
No need to be rude.
Was it you that handed me that dagger earlier? No, wait, that couldn't have been you. You were on that script.
Wait, I got an idea. I'm gonna try something. Prosciutto, can you see where Alexander is?
Come here, Prosciutto. Come here, piggy.
Prosciutto starts snorting and running around that area. Mev, can you make a just roll a d20 for me for Prosciutto? Yeah, Prosciutto's just kind of wandering around aimlessly.
What about Dagger? Can Dagger see
So I
still?
just, Dagger, can you sniff him out?
I don't know why I need to be sniffed. I'm standing right in front of you, Captain.
Want to roll a d20 for Dagger?
Daggers just happen to be here.
Mhm.
I'm just gnawing on that
He's
bone.
just-
Still.
yeah.
I'm like, oh, good boy.
Just confused.
Look, Alexander, I don't know what kind of joke this is, or if this is a prank or something, but we cannot see you. Are you hiding or something?
I'm standing right here, Wiley. I feel like I go up to him, put
No,
a hand on each
you're
shoulder, and I start
not.
shaking him.
Oh my God, what is touching me?
Me!
You just feel an invisible grasp shaking you.
I'm standing right here, Wiley.
Okay, yes, but you're invisible.
Okay, are you guys pranking me?
No, we can't see you.
Some sort of, joke where, oh, Captain Alexander, he's away from the group again. Let's just pretend he's not here when he gets back.
I wouldn't put that past Wiley, but I would never do that.
I would totally do that, but I'm not doing it now. For the record, you are legitimately invisible right now,
It must have
Alexander.
been. I know what did it, guys.
Who?
Silly me, I should have thought this before. It was the lobster. It spit all over me. And then I turned invisible.
But I was in its mouth, right? I don't know what happened. Actually, I don't know what happened.
Wait,
I was
hold
knocked
on
out.
1 second. Does lobster slobber make you invisible?
I think it does.
I have no proof to dispute this.
Nature check.
I have no proof to dispute this. Okay.
I mean, you haven't heard of it doing so before, but there was a lot of lobster slobber on Alexander.
True.
Maybe I'm
Well-
allergic to it. This was the side effect. I need to get out of here. I need to
Maybe
see a
hop in the
doctor.
water. Hop in the water real quick, and you'll wash it off of you.
Oh, okay. I would like to hop in the water.
Yep, splash. And what's
Oh, I'm just
weird
trying to think, by the way.
is y'all see
That's
a
not water.
splash.
that's not water. That's a pit. You just
That's
jumped
a
into
pit.
Oh. I would like to go where there's water.
Yeah, just water back by the beginning. And yeah, you guys
Yeah, that's
see
where Birb is right now.
she just splashes happening.
That's just one big splash.
Mm-hmm.
Birb, can Birb do an Arcana
That's a good
check?
question,
I
though.
can clearly
We're
see
back
this.
near Birb, right?
Yeah, Burb's over here. She's waiting
Just
for
so
you
we're
guys.
all on the same page, Birb, you can't see him either, right?
She nods her head. Can I do an
Okay.
Arcana check? Because, he's invisible. That's, something magical, isn't it?
I think,
I'd imagine something magical is going
go
on.
ahead and roll.
It's gonna fail me.
Yeah.
I'm not good with magic. Well, I'm good with magic, but I don't know other people's magic.
Yeah, I mean, you've probably heard of the concept of invisibility before. You don't know how it could have happened here, but
Yeah. Do you touch anything?
Me?
She, nods her head.
the water ripples
Wait.
a little.
Hold on 1 second. Wiley stops and looks at the key again.
I don't like where this is going.
And he doesn't even say anything. He just puts the key back in his pocket and doesn't say anything. Nothing. It was nothing. Never mind.
Maybe we should just go back to the ship.
Burb's already in the deep.
Yeah,
You didn't
yeah.
even answer her question.
I was confused as to what you were asking me.
I said, did you touch anything?
As in, did Alexander touch anything?
Did you touch anything? Is
I
what she
mean-
asked.
I picked
As
up.
I pass by the lobster, or the gigantic lobster, I'm just gonna take the tentacle that Wiley lopped off. Take it with me.
Mhm.
Also, so I'm entirely invisible and everything on me is invisible as well?
That is correct.
Alright. So
Alexander
would just explain, I picked up, some of the booty, like I'm sure all of you did.
As we're
Anything
walking by the giant lobster too, Wiley wants to walk up to the lobster's slobbery mouth. Take a little bit of slobber and he just sort of rubs it on his skin real quick.
He just paralyzes himself.
Yeah, can you make a constitution save for me?
Yep.
Please fail. Please.
Ah!
Yeah, you freeze up and fall to the ground, paralyzed.
Can
I would
still
like
yell?
to go pick him up and put him in the dinghy.
Okay. Make a strength check.
Critical failure.
Something's
Oh my
carrying
God.
me and I can't move!
And, yeah, you see him start to rise off the ground and slowly float over towards the boat.
Even though I'm paralyzed, can I still yell? I'm just like, ah! It's carrying me! I can't move! I think I'm cursed, Captain!
Wiley, it's just me.
Alexander's ghost is doing this to me!
I'm not dead.
You,
Alexander
you,
would-
you don't know that!
and get in himself so he could row them out of there.
Yeah.
Birb ushers the Edward to get in the dinghy so that they can just at
Like,
least go to the boat.
After watching Wiley just float over to the dinghy, I'm just like, okay, all right, fine. I don't have a good feeling about this, but okay, sure.
All right, we
With a
we
smile.
Yeah, you
With a
guys all
smile
get
on
in
my
the
face.
boat, and then this thing sits slow.
could imagine.
Yeah, now you made sure not to overflow it so it's not sinking on you or anything, but it's a low-sitting boat. So you gotta row
I'm like-
carefully, make sure you don't tip it or anything.
Yeah.
like- I am instinctive. Like, are we sure the waves aren't gonna tip us then?
Do we want to take
We'll
turns?
be fine. I've got this.
Birb looks like she mentions, do you want to take turns? You know, like 2 people at a time kind of thing.
As far as like rowing, or what are you asking?
Like 2 people in the dinghy at the same time kind of thing. So like,
Oh,
like we're all like in there, you know.
now we got this.
She shrugs and she's just like, okay.
Like, let's hope for the best here.
Alright.
Dagger's just
I
nomming
have
on a
an
bone.
itch on. Can somebody scratch my face, please? I can't move, and I have like the worst itch on my forehead.
Dagger moves over and just starts slobbering on your face.
Oh God, I can't stop. Hi, Dagger. I can't move. I'm still frozen.
I
assuming, right?
just rub Dagger's head as he's licking your face. I'm like, good boy, show him some love.
All right,
After he
who's
whacked you
rowing?
over the back.
Yeah, Alexander's rowing as per usual.
Alright.
After he murdered
How
your
long am I
brother.
paralyzed for?
How long do you want to be paralyzed? It probably wears off pretty quickly.
He just had a
Yeah.
little bit on his hand, so
Yeah, maybe I slowly start to get like some feeling back in my hands and
Mhm.
stuff as we're rowing back.
Captain Alexander, can you give me an athletics check with disadvantage?
why do I have disadvantage? Because I'm invisible?
No, just because it's a really
Oh,
awkward boat ride. Yeah.
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 But
I got this.
yeah, you nail it either way. So you managed to keep
Everyone's-
the boat nice and balanced.
You're still invisible.
Yeah. You
Oh,
see
yeah.
the oars just floating.
Birb's like, this is fine. This
I'm like, ghost boat. Nice.
is the ghost boat.
Mhm. And eventually you make your way back to the ship.
Yeah, I don't.
Really?
I just as an aforementioned to everyone, I'm just like, oh, just so you know, this treasure's most likely cursed, which is why we're gonna push it on the witch lady.
Birb holds up the bag that's meant for her. Because most of it is for us. Because
Yeah.
Maybe that's what's going on with Alexander. Do you think you're cursed, Alexander? Do you feel cursed?
No. I don't even feel invisible. I think you guys are still joking.
Can you look down and see your hand? Is that how that works?
Is that
Do
how
I
it
see
works?
myself?
Is that how it works?
I'll let you know.
Alright.
You know, yeah, you see your hand.
I was about to say it's probably like that like Harry Potter like cloak.
Yeah.
Thing, or what? Yeah. So it's just
Yeah, you
Look.
seem normal.
As
I
much
I
as
see
we would-
myself.
as much as I would totally do this joke, can I just say, have you ever known us to have the conviction to hold out a joke this long?
No. But it's pretty ridiculous.
You would never.
know?
Another thing, it would be like, do you think Birb would ever go along with this?
Burb doesn't
That's
like
true.
fun.
Birb's
think-
not a fun person.
You think it was the witch lady?
Birb shakes her head.
It could be, or it could be forementioned cursed treasure that the captain just told us about.
Did you pick anything?
yeah. So if you picked up anything along the way, it might have cursed you.
Well, I just got some random things. What did you guys get? There's coins.
Birb, like, out of her cloak, just pulls out a freaking shiny crown.
And I just look and I'm like, that might do it.
Wiley's looking. Wiley's actually looking kind of nervous, and he just sort of like feels the key burning a hole in his pocket. He still thinks in the back of his mind he might have done this by taking that key.
Put the crown on, Birb. See if you turn invisible.
Birb looks at it, looks at Alexander, looks at the crown, slowly lifts the crown up to her head, and
suddenly, Birb has a crown on.
Birb is pretty.
Wow, look at that magic.
Hmm.
You know, I'm not normally one to compliment, but Birb, that crown looks really good on you, actually. It suits you pretty well.
All hail King Birb. Queen Birb.
Well,
Whichever you choose to go by.
I don't have a crown. I have some, gold things.
Birb.
I have a couple rings.
Birb
Rings, huh?
she's like thinking, like everything
think
you're
rings would
wearing
do that to you.
disappears. Like I don't see anything.
Nope.
So she's like, Alexander, over here, like stand still. And then she takes the crown off and puts it on your head, or tries to. She like looks around for where your head is, and she tries to like put the crown on to see if it disappears.
Okay.
Crown vanishes.
Mhm.
It's like, huh?
Oh, what the...
And then she
What
like
the
tries
hell was
to take
that,
the
Birb?
crown back off.
Yeah. You pick up a crown out of thin air.
Hmm.
And I'm just like, so as long as it's not touching Captain, then it's
But
visible.
if I like touch her, or if I touch him, I don't go invisible.
Okay.
Doesn't seem
I have a
like the case.
confession to make. I did grab that key, and it did occur to me, and I pulled the key out of my pocket.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe taking that key might have unlocked this curse, and that has something to do with what's happening.
And I go, unlocked. Nice one, Wiley.
Do you
Oh,
think?
I didn't even intend to do it. Yeah.
So you did this to me after all.
I
should
don't
have
know. I
guessed
said
it.
maybe.
I just
Maybe it
know
has
I oar us all across row the boat all across the ocean, get us into a cave, and you cursed me, Wiley.
Keep
And now
going,
I
by
say-
the way. You're
now it
sort
goes-
of slowing us down as you're yelling at me.
It occurs to me. I'm like, first the coup, now this.
Yeah, when while they're doing that, like Birb's like trying to get the treasure from the dinghy to the boat.
Yeah. The winch is having a real hard time pulling that weight up, but, manages to work out. Dave walks up to you. Hey, what are they yelling about over there? Where's Alexander?
Invisible.
Alexander's now our stealthy crewmate.
We need to talk
Very
to Witch.
invisible.
The witch will know.
It's funny as the dinghy's
Okay.
like, probably
That's cool. Yeah,
as the
totally.
dinghy's probably pulled up. You probably still see Wiley just yelling at nothing.
Yep.
He's like, "Look, I didn't do anything. This was probably something you did."
I didn't do anything. I just grabbed some booty, same as you.
Yeah, Dave hears
I
Alexander.
just pull out the tentacle and I just.
Look, I mean, there's you just can't go around grabbing any booty you want.
Says you who grabbed the suspicious key that probably did this to me.
Okay. Let's recap. What booty did you grab?
I told you already. I said I got some gold coins. I got some random trinkets. I got some rings. There's nothing that should have done this.
Okay, trinkets and rings. Can we see the trinkets and rings, please?
No,
Maybe?
because anytime I hold something, you guys can't see it.
Well, if you take it off, you might be able to see it.
Sure.
It's mine.
Wait, are you wearing the rings?
Yes.
Wait a second. Wait, am I
Roll
smart
see
enough
if
to figure this out?
I smart
Yeah,
enough.
roll.
Is Wiley smart enough to figure this out?
Yeah, I want
Roll an
to.
intelligence check and you'll let
Yeah,
yourself know.
and I'll role play it accordingly.
I
Not a
wanna-
saving throw, just an intelligence.
Yeah, just a check. Speed of 9. Well,
Oh boy.
well.
Wait a second.
Birb realize what's
You
going
were gonna keep those rings for yourself without sharing it with the rest of the crew, weren't
Well,
you?
yeah, you had the opportunity to find some rings for yourself. I found the rings are mine. I get to keep them.
Does Birb
No,
realize
we usually do
going
what we
on?
always do. We pool the booty together, and then we decide how it's
But
distributed.
they look better. I know you can't see them, but they look better on me, okay?
Yeah, Birb, you think you got it figured out.
Alright, Birb walks over. Take them off.
But my
Off.
ring. Fine.
Off.
I would like to. How many rings do I have? You said there were multiple.
About 5.
I would like to take the first one off.
Fistful of rings.
No, I'm just taking one off.
Nothing happens.
Hand out.
I took one off. Now what?
How do we know that you took one off, though?
What?
You could just be saying you took one off. We have no way of proving that you actually took one off.
I'm all
Dude.
for trusting you, Captain, but
Is there a
Birb pulls
table
out her
or a
hand.
barrel? Okay, then I put it in Burb's hand.
Yep. Funny. Ring just appears out of nowhere in your hand.
Can I like see if I can like grab his hand?
He's going to try to pull it away, but
I want to see if I can like feel rings on your fingers still.
roll me a dexterity check at disadvantage.
Who? Which person?
You. So,
You?
Me.
you're the grabby. Grabby.
Nope.
Mm,
Alexander pulls back too quick.
rings.
rings.
You can take them off and then put them back on later.
So you want me to hand you all of my rings?
You don't have to hand them to me, just take them off.
Oh, okay. I'll take all the rings off then.
Suddenly, whoosh, Captain Alexander reappears.
I'm telling you, I mean, this isn't gonna work, but
Wait, there you are!
There you are.
We can see you!
Birb hands the ring back to Alexander. Well, it's a visibility ring.
how many fingers am I holding up?
Oh no.
How many fingers? 4.
Well, technically, you're holding
Now.
up your whole hand, so I'm gonna say 5. I mean, you're not pointing all of them up in the air, but you're holding up all your fingers.
That
Correct.
can be said for anything.
Birb rolls her eyes.
Can I put the rings back on one by one to see which one
Yeah,
is actually doing
And you
this?
find out which one is, and as soon as you put it back on, invisible again.
Once Birb like just figures it out and they're all like testing it out, Birb leaves them and goes to the bird nest to drop off all her loot. At least her own
Mhm.
stash.
Once I figure out which one it is, can I like I have some rope. Can I like I guess I don't know, rip it so there's like only a thinner piece of rope and make like a necklace
You
with
wanna
the
use your
invisibility?
I'm
Sure.
Invisibility.
Yeah, I'll do that. But
Yeah,
I
so-
want to take the invisible one and make like a little necklace with it instead of putting it on.
Yeah, you can do that easily enough.
Alright. So I'll do that so I can actually be noticed. But I like this ring.
Funny enough, I have a string on me, in case you want a string instead of a rope.
If you notice what I'm doing and want to offer it, sure. Is it like a sturdier string though?
Our ropes are not very, accommodating for putting things onto. More of like, grabbing. So I don't know.
Yeah, I think there's various degrees of twine and rope on the ship. You can find
Yeah.
something you like pretty easy. Yeah, you do that. You got a bunch of just random stuff. Can you each make me... Yeah, with this crew, this is a great roll. Intelligence roll. Let's go.
Everybody?
Yeah.
Even Birb?
Here we go.
She's not there right Okay.
Yeah, you make a roll as well.
Better than my last.
Oh, wow. Y'all did good. Burp. Okay. Yeah, you all kind of get the idea. Well, those rings did some funny stuff. Some of the other stuff you found might do cool things as well. You don't know
I
anything?
didn't grab anything.
I'm happy with my invisibility ring.
Wiley smells the key.
How can you oh, I thought you meant like, I didn't know if you meant like sniffs it like physically or like it's on your pocket and you're like, that smells like key.
It smells like metal.
I literally pull it out and like.
Smells like
if that thought occurred to me, I'm just
Smells like booty.
I don't know why. Maybe this does something. Sniff.
And just as like a D&D thing, if you guys want to take some time just examining items and stuff, sniffing keys, then that's a thing you can do in D&D and try to deliberate what does stuff.
Yeah. I have that goblet. I want to see if it does anything.
Right.
Oh, that's for the witch. The goblet's for the witch lady, but she's not gonna, take it out personally for herself, even if it does do something.
I like examine my giant lobster tentacle that I now have. I'm like, I wonder if I can tie a dagger to the end of this and make a very dangerous whip.
Oh, I look at the sword. Is there anything cool about the very shiny sword that I picked up?
You examine it, and yes, it does seem to be magic in nature.
I don't know how to. Is there like something I can roll to see what exactly it does?
There's spells to see exactly what this does, but this sword is fairly straightforward. It is just a +1 magic sword. So.
If I wasn't a character who was obsessed with shinies, I would give it to Alexander. But it's shiny. You said this was the shiniest thing in the room, didn't you?
It's the largest shiny object for sure.
So I'm gonna keep it for myself.
Great.
I'm never gonna use it, but I have it.
Let's see.
All right, Alexander.
Who would like to look through one of those little chests that were picked up?
I would.
Actually, I'm not down there. You guys are having fun with your chest. I'm looking at the goblet that I picked up. See if it's shiny as well. Magical.
Yeah, we'll say that Mev and Devin are looking at some stuff, and you find a couple interesting things. One is a necklace with a bunch of different colored beads on it. And it seems to be magical. You don't know what it does, but it's got magic beads, so it's cool.
What do you think this thing does?
And I just hold up the bead. I just hold up the necklace. And like, I look at Wiley. I'm like, well, one way to find out. I just put it over his neck.
Let's
put it around my neck.
Alright, so you put it around his neck. And nothing happens.
I'm just like, do you feel any different?
I don't think so.
Do you have the urge to drink still?
Yes.
You're fine. You're absolutely fine.
You're okay. Does the crown do anything?
I was about to say.
No, it does not seem to do anything.
Okay, it's just a nice crown. Okay, that's good to know. What about the goblet that I picked up for the witch lady?
Yeah, no magic on those. They just fancy looking items.
Okay, that's good. That's good.
But you do find this little ivory statue of an elephant.
In like the bag that I shoved everything in?
Sure.
Because I was just shoving stuff in there.
Yeah, that seems like a random. Actually, no, that would probably not be a shiny. So I'm gonna say someone else probably would have grabbed this.
Maybe. I mean, to be fair, who knows what I was picking up? I mean, it's for the witch lady, not me.
Yeah.
After looking at Wiley for a bit, I'm like, yeah, that does fit you. You know.
I mean, it looked nice, but I kind of. Not gonna lie, Captain, I'm a little disappointed. Kind of wished I did something cool, like turn invisible, like Alexander's stupid ring or whatever.
Listen, now we're gonna have an even harder time trying to find him when he gets lost.
What do you
So
think
true.
this thing does? And I hold up the key again and turn it to him. You did notice it seems sort of like centralized in that room, you know what I mean? And it was on that whole like pedestal thing. It feels important, does it not?
Yes.
Birb,
it does
Birb
indeed.
looks over to where the cave is. Is it still there?
Good
Just a
question.
question. Is it still there?
Oh, I forgot about the magical appearing cave.
No, it's not.
Oh,
Damn it. Damn it. Birb sighs in disappointment. She was hoping she could do the paper drawing, the symbol things. Like, go back in there and just get the paper. Oh, dang.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well.
But she's the only one that notices that, right?
Yeah, I imagine.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So unless she says something to us, none of us.
which is hard pressed. That's never gonna happen.
Mm-hmm.
Birb probably not going to mention it, but
Alexander would sooner row over there and find out by then instead of looking now.
yeah, Bird's
Um,
dropping off all her shiny things she collected into her nest.
Yeah, so I guess sort of disappointed that the necklace seemingly does nothing.
Mhm. I will say though, as you're looking in that chest, you find that little ivory elephant that I was talking about. And as you guys are messing with it, it expands into a full-sized elephant on the deck of the ship.
Oh my god.
So there's now a full-sized white elephant on the deck of your ship, standing there looking around.
You see that too, don't you, Captain?
Is that what it
I was
shrinks?
thinking that.
I didn't even do anything. I just took a little trinket out of the thing and it just expanded.
Oh god, that would have been awful if Bird had it, because she's in the Birb's nest.
How do we? Hi, Mr. Elephant. What is your name?
It's like I'm scared of scaring.
It's like
it, so I'm
looks
just
at you and just like moves a little closer, taps you with its
Oh.
trunk.
I think
Aw.
I think he wants to be friends. I kind of pet him on the head a little bit.
It nods,
Okay, buddy.
ears flapping up and down as it does that big old nod.
Oh.
I'm just gonna like perception check how the deck is handling this.
Yeah, how is that?
It's creaking, man. It's creaking.
Oh no!
Okay, you may want to go back into your little trinket form there, Mr. Elephant.
Before we sink,
Elephant just looks at you
Movie.
sad.
it's
Aww.
okay. It's okay,
Aw.
buddy. And I just move him up and put my face against his like tusk. And I'm like, oh, because I'm so short, I can only get up so far.
Yep.
It's like, it's
I just-
okay.
I'm just like, it's okay. We promise pull you back out when we're on solid land.
You know, when you're not going to sink the ship with your entire body weight.
Yeah, and I think at that point, it turns back into the ivory figure and clatters to the ground. You catch it.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Nimbly catches it like, diving catch. I'm like, it's okay, I got you.
Alright, Birb is finished dumping all her gold down, and she decides to go down.
I'm like,
and see what the
I
others
just
say.
flop over, like laying on my back. I'm like, Birb, we have an elephant.
Not gonna lie, I can think
I
of
thought-
several situations where that's probably gonna come in really useful.
Birb still has the bag specifically for the witch lady. We need to go back.
It's like,
So are you holding on to the elephant, Devin?
I mean, I can. I have a bag as well.
Yeah, I'm
Because-
just determining like which one of us are getting which one of the because
Which one of
Xylo's obviously doing the D&D thing where he's giving us
listen,
all special
listen.
items, but
Okay,
we're gonna like have to
I just
determine
go over to
who's gonna
Wiley and
have
like,
what.
all right, rock paper scissors, and then roll a
Well,
d2.
you're the captain. If you want to keep
one-
the elephant, captain, you can keep the elephant. But if you want
Listen,
me to
listen,
watch the
Wiley,
elephant, I will
Wiley.
watch the elephant.
Wiley,
I
we're friends before I'm the captain, okay?
sure.
Why do I feel we're all mixing up what he wanted to give us?
I don't know.
You know.
I randomly rolled some stuff. You guys, I expected this to be chaotic.
Oh,
so.
he just loves the chaos of it
True.
all.
True. I just, it seems like it'd be, more fit for Devin to have an invisibility ring. It'd be more fit if
I will say, you think there's one person that would fit the elephant here? Anyone could have the elephant.
Anyone could have the companion that's missing a companion.
Oh yeah.
What's funny is like Wiley's posing this question because Mev in his mind is like, who's gonna get this elephant? Actually, we have fun with that elephant in the future.
I'm like, all right. I flip one of our silver coins. I'm like, okay, heads I get the elephant, tails you get the elephant. How's that sound?
That sounds fair.
One is heads, two is tails. So I'm just
Wait, no, use this coin, and I give him another.
Are there any other magic items we can find while rummaging around?
So heads or tails?
That seems to be all the magic items that you have found.
Okay.
Heads or tails, Wiley?
Well, you said heads you and tails me, so your heads, I'll be tails.
All right. You get the. Looks like I'm handing the elephant over to you, Wiley.
Okay, well, but how about this? Since you're the captain and you're in charge, you should maybe hold on to this, and I hand him the key.
Ooh.
Oh, fair trade. I
Do
can
you
stab
want this
someone
too?
with it.
And
I
point
can
at
sharpen.
the-
I can sharpen this into a dagger and stab someone with it.
I'm pointing at
Birb
the beaded
shakes her
necklace
head
that
like,
I'm
"That's a
still
bad idea."
wearing, and I'm like, do you want the necklace too? By the way.
I mean, that does seem like a fair trade. You're getting a whole elephant.
That is true. Okay, here, and I take the necklace off and I give it to
So now
Edward.
I have a necklace and a key.
Birb has a very shiny freaking sword that she's never going to use.
Yep.
I feel like it would probably fit Alexander a little bit better, but she's not gonna give away something
Now,
so
ours
tiny
is-
as that. Of course not.
This feels like
No.
a World of Warcraft meme where like people would go into a dungeon and somebody would want a piece of gear. That
Oh, it is
doesn't
definitely
someone
have
else.
character at
Just-
all whatsoever.
And they don't
And
even
they-
need it.
Yeah,
They can
don't even
disenchant
need
it.
Like, wait, why did you roll need and not greed on that? Like, yeah, I can.
You know how awkward it's gonna be later when I go through my items and someone's like, "What's a booty key?"
Oh god. Alright.
Explanatory. And I would also, I guess I would take the little trinket. And I would. This is dumb, but he puts it in his inside pocket of his jacket.
Fantastic.
Hmm.
Good to know.
No.
Yep.
I can't wait till that thing poofs out.
Alright, so Birb also points at the cave and is like, by the way, it's not there anymore.
You're like, oh, I'm glad we didn't make 2 trips.
I look over. I'm like, that's strange.
So you guys ready to go back?
Yeah, we should probably return and see what that
Which?
See, we're good on our word, so I think we'll return to the witch.
Oh, I thought we were going back to the cave.
Oh, to the
No,
cave.
did you? Birb just said to you, look, it's gone. The cave's not even there anymore.
Well, it has to still be there. Maybe it's just invisible like I was.
You still believe that you're invisible now?
Well, I'm not now because I have the ring around my neck.
So,
Wait
you,
a
you
minute.
acknowledge that you are invisible, that you were invisible.
Well, yeah, now I do.
Cool.
Like,
Glad we're on
you'd
the
have
same page.
to give it to somebody else so they could put it on for you to tell us how invisible you were.
No. My
No,
invisibility-
I don't know. Herb doesn't say that. I'm saying that. Like,
Oh, okay.
you wouldn't be able to see. You don't know how invisible you were because you just look
I'm
at
just assuming like I'm invisible. I got superpowers.
Burb's like, we could also figure out magic items.
I think at this point the crew kind of like walks towards you guys and is just like eyeballing all of the treasure you collected.
Time to share.
Yeah. Time to divvy out some
Look
money.
at all the booty!
Arr!
Arr. Burb doesn't say that, but Burb's like,
Arr!
Birb says R in spirit in her heart.
yeah. she argues in spirit, you know?
I guess we should divvy out some compensation to our crew that's been with us for who knows how long.
Very true.
Aye, they've earned it.
Do we have to do math?
Oh, just tell me what kind of shares you guys plan on giving to these people. Is this a equal share sort of thing? Is this a...
I could imagine.
Well, more of like tenure. The longer you're with the ship, the more you get. So like our Pierre would probably, since he's been feeding us and all, he'd probably get more of a cut than a regular deckhand would.
What about Boomer?
Oh gosh.
Boomer's a lifetime veteran of the ship. Boomer's
Boomer.
been
But what's funny about Boomer? Doesn't even accept money. He won't even accept it. He's here for the adventure and the rum. As long as you keep him fed and you give him rum, he does not want money.
That was my
I
secret.
just made that up, but I kind of just want everyone. We're just gonna go with that.
Yeah, you come towards him with a pouch of gold. He just takes one piece out. Thanks. Walks away.
Oh,
I want to.
I can't drink or eat that.
I can't drink or eat gold. But
I get like a good pouch of like gold coins, and I just walk over to Dave and I hand out to him. Specifically Dave. Nobody else. Only Dave.
do we have a quartermaster?
Yes.
Yes.
Can we leave it with the quartermaster to divvy it out to the?
Sure.
To the...
I just wanted to know if you guys were, sneaking away with any extra gold. Of course, there's the witch's cut.
Yeah, I already have the witches, like a big
We're all
bag.
family on this deck. We don't want to feel betrayed.
I absolutely kept all of my
I would
stuff
hate-
to myself.
I would hate for someone to stab
Pockets
me.
just packed.
I'd hate for someone to stab me in my sleep with a cursed dagger.
Who does
Didn't
that?
he? Oh wait, I just realized. Didn't the captain say that one of us killed him?
And I'm looking at y'all all differently.
Oh, okay.
The victim himself is saying so, and I'm like, we're all friends here, right?
Thing is, you don't know who did it. Who did it?
We don't know that you were told that either.
Yeah, we don't know. That.
Only you know.
He's the only one who
Only I
knows.
know. I only know. I'm like, oh, I can't very well tell everyone that someone here killed.
Yeah, so by the way, there's a murderer that killed...
By the
I
way,
guess
while
as
you're
far as
getting this
Wiley's
share of gold,
concerned, I mean, he had that whole thing where everyone thought it was him for a second, but he just kind of assumes everyone let that go at this point.
Yeah, he's just happy to have gotten away with getting away.
Yeah.
I think the hardest person to tell if they did murder would be Birb. Like, she could have stabbed someone. You wouldn't know. Not from her expression, at least.
I mean, she did have that fancy dagger for a while.
Yeah, she's like
Like the
now,
shiny
total pun intended here, but Birb is cagey enough where I feel like we never know where she's coming from. Do you think we know her enough to know she likes shiny things though?
Yes. That's one of the few things you
Absolutely.
do know.
Oh, of course.
That's
When
one
the
of
sun
few-
rises in the morning, you see the crow's nest just glinting.
Yeah, there's a bunch of treasure in there that you can't even access because she'll push you off the moment you get close.
Okay, Wiley will keep that in mind.
All right, so I just turned
If
that.
he ever needs to manipulate Birb, shiny.
I just looked over at Captain. I'm like,
I thought you already knew this already.
you're our navigator. And navigate us back to
Yes, I am.
By
Back
the way,
to the witch lady. Blood
What-
Scabbard Island.
Blood
let's
Scabbard
Scabbard
Island.
Scabbard, Scabbard, whatever.
Scabbard. Yeah.
Scabbard.
By the way, what was Dave's reaction when I gave him a big pouch of gold and then walked away?
The whole crew is just ecstatic about, actual gold, like actual progress.
Woo,
there's
look at
actually-
him.
They were kind of wondering if we were just bumbling idiots or if, like,
Yeah, there was a lot of concern going on.
Should
But-
we get off at the next stop? It's like they see me like in tattered clothing with like all of this like enjoy the gold.
Tentacle wrapped around your neck.
Yeah.
Cool wrapped around the neck.
Oh.
Bird went
World's
back to
grossest scarf.
I have that tentacle as a trophy.
Mhm.
Bird went back to her crow's nest. She's no longer down on the
Okay.
floor.
So you guys navigating back to Blood Scabbard Island.
Yes, I would like to
Woo.
How much
Wiley's
damage
not
did I do to
navigating
that
anything.
thing?
He's celebrating a good day's booty hunting with rum.
Booty hunt, my favorite. See, how much damage did I do to that thing?
A lot.
A lot. I think you did the most damage.
In fact, I'm probably drinking and gambling with other crew members on the deck, as I always tend to do when there's not stuff to do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you guys start heading back to there. Whole crew is celebrating. Gold in all their pockets. A smile on everyone's face, especially the captain. And I think we're gonna end that session on a happy note for once.
That never happens.
That never happens. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
that feels bad.
So there it is. A lot of booty. A lot of booty.
D&D. A couple of
I did.
potential magical items that we probably don't know the properties of yet.
Mhm.
I tallied it. I did 45 total damage.
Oh
Yeah,
my
it had like
god.
90 health or something, so.
Ooh, I did half of its health. Oh.
Mhm. And I think it had
God.
AC as well. That had armor, you know.
Mm-hmm.
We just
Well,
we like destroyed that thing. Oh my god.
The thing I need to remember is like my.
I mean, that thing also was doing its part
Yeah.
against you guys, so.
Yeah, I
You
shot
what?
both of its eyes.
Yeah.
It kept missing us,
Yeah, no, yeah, true. No, I like
and like
that
damage
fight.
it could have taken on it. It took trying to paralyze us.
A thing I needed to remember was my dual wielder trait gives me a +1 bonus to AC, so I'm like,
Oh, yeah, I forget if we set that up in your character sheet or not.
No, you
So
need to
that
get your spells.
yeah.
Yeah, I guess we'll have some stuff
Did we
to
get any
check up. You know what? Just to say, yeah, everyone's level 4 now.
That
Fighting
thing.
a giant lobster monster was.
I guess we all need to go through a bit of a death save.
Yeah, just so we need to.
True.
We'll get some other stuff set up for the characters. They're progressing really well. I'm speeding through it a little bit, but you know, there's some stuff I want them to be able to do and get to. So, yeah, no, it's more fun this way. So, if you before we start wrapping things up, you guys want to roll for how much health you get?
Oh,
I'm
wonderful.
sure chat would enjoy to see that.
I always forget how we do this.
Just hit
Or do
the
that,
hit
hit
die
die?
button. Yep.
It's just
Yeah,
hit
The
die.
button.
Oh.
Devin got real average, of course. Alexander doing great.
How did I get a 13 when it's
It's a 12
D-
plus 2. It's plus your Constitution modifier.
Oh,
So
okay.
yeah, add 13
That's
to
pretty
your
good.
max. You guys add 6.
Also, are we going to heal up by the time?
Yeah,
of
you
the
can.
next episode?
You'll definitely
Alright.
heal up.
Birb didn't do very well on damage.
I'm gonna have so
28.
much health.
Let's go.
Mm-hmm.
So I only get
46.
I only get 3 health. Or how many times? I just do it once, right?
Yeah, you just get 3 health.
Woo! I've got 28 health now.
We're- Me and Birb are the same, twinsies.
Nice.
I imagine everyone's like resting now.
Yep.
Ugh.
And that is that. So, everyone have a good time with their booty?
My booty has never been so fun.
Mm-hmm.
I have never been so antisocial.
I can go invisible now.
I love when chat just like knows the items I'm giving you guys. They're
Your
such
booty
nerds.
makes you invisible.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was just rolling
Invisibooty.
random items, and I was like, invisible ring? Okay. I
We can't play it off that we know that.
might have chosen the elephant specifically because this crew.
Yeah. Yeah.
We have a thing with animals.
Great.
Apparently.
I'm kind of glad Wiley wound up with it because I feel like I'm one of the people more likely to use it very recklessly.
I'm sad I didn't, just because everyone else has a like animal
That's what I'm saying.
companion
It's so
other than
mismatched.
me. Yeah.
Like Birb has the magic sword. You have the invisible ring. Wiley has.
Sword
I
would
have a
work
pig
so much
and an
better for
elephant.
you, and yet I'm keeping it for nobody
And I
to
have a
use
key.
ever.
It is so hard
have
to
a-
give this crew nice things. It's so hard.
We just don't want to share it with each. I like to share.
We're
I'm
pirates!
very happy with the
Hey.
invisible ring.
Mhm.
To be fair, that's probably I don't know if I would have preferred that or the elephant. I kind of like both. But
Put the ring on the elephant.
Oh my god. Put the ring on the trunk, and it's just a huge invisible elephant charging it. We're riding an elephant. That's
I don't know if there's anything you could put the ring on. Oh, maybe the tusk.
Yeah.
The tusk.
Like,
That's terrifying.
yeah.
Everybody knows elephants have very small fingers.
I just sharpen the tusks when they get out, so it's like.
Imagine a full-size elephant with little human-sized fingers.
Oh no.
Sounds
Still like the full,
No!
the full just wide hoof, but just with like
No.
5 fingers springing out at different points.
I don't like
Oh my god! You know who's gonna make that now? You know who is gonna make that now?
You're welcome, Pixel Cowboy. I'll
Yes,
keep on
cowboy.
setting them up. You keep on knocking them down, buddy.
Mhm. Yep. Yeah, so these guys got some characters to level up. We're gonna hop out and do that. But for you guys, hopefully everyone in chat has a good night. Make sure you come back here Sunday at 4 p.m. EST so you can get a little bit of Tales of Olympus, some more D&D stuff, which is just about as chaotic as this, if I'm being honest. So
You know what?
Yeah.
I haven't
I've
used
seen
my
that
archetype
crew.
at all, really. Oh, I say it all. I've hinted at it.
yeah, I like how you just touched it. You know, you just touched it a little bit.
I just touched it. Just
Mhm.
a tad bit.
Yep, and of course other shows as well. The times might move around a little bit, but you know, I'll expect to see them. You'll find out in the Dice and Fire Discord if any schedules change. So yeah, keep an eye out on that. And you know, I think I'm gonna start trying to post the schedules on the channel, the Dice and Fire YouTube channel community tab, because that's probably a smart thing to do. I don't know,
Yeah.
That is.
makes sense. You people here, you have anything to shout out? Anything to plug?
Play Roblox with me.
Yes, that.
Fantastic. Fantastic. Check out all their YouTube channels. If you're not subscribed to them, do it. And,
I'm
you know,
bad at YouTube. Check me out.
If you missed Awakening on Tuesday, it will be up on the YouTube channel tomorrow. It was going to be today, but the render was taking forever. I actually had to cancel the render to do tonight's stream. It was like still had like an hour left for some reason. But yeah, that'll be up tomorrow. So if you missed it Tuesday, it'll be up on the channel tomorrow.
Oh, sweet.
As will all of our D&D streams. They will be up on the channel following the live stream usually. within,
so
like,
rewatch
50
them
or
40 times.
And I've been catching some of the Awakening. It's really good.
I,
In case you haven't been watching the VODs, they are very wonderful. You should watch them.
Yeah, I watched half of it on like
I
live
was
on
so
stream.
happy with last episode.
I fell asleep. I fell
Last
asleep on the.
episode was really fun.
That was great.
And to be honest, Awakening is one of those that you can just jump into and like get the vibe for, and it's really fun. So
Yeah.
I think,
in case
I think
you're
somebody,
not caught up,
somebody in chat is asking, hey, where is Sea of... I think you're trying to say Scurvy Seas episode 5, which was actually tonight's episode. Xylo mistitled it, and I fixed the title.
I do it on
Xylo.
purpose just to mess with you guys.
This was, in fact, the 5th episode of Scurvy Seas.
Mm-hmm.
I saw somebody type it in chat, like, where's episode 5? And I, like, went to the YouTube.
Well
I'm
done,
like,
Myth.
oh, no,
Well
that was
done.
episode 5. Oh, no, yeah, this was 5. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I
Joke's
just
on you, I
guessed
don't
the
really know.
numbers because it's as long as it's a later number, it's fine. And then whenever the video
Yeah.
gets uploaded, we'll
it's
make
hard
it
to
right.
keep track.
It's fine.
Keep having like the gaps between the weeks, so it's like
Yeah, we have 4
I don't
shows and
remember
3 of them
yet.
are in pretty close to the same spot. So
Yeah, they all kind of
Except
started.
for Awakening.
yeah.
Yeah,
Very
so
fun.
we're at like episode, we just hit 15.
Mhm.
Crazy.
So yeah,
Right.
all that stuff. We'll see you guys again next week. Make sure you eat plenty of vitamin C. Don't get scurvy, and we'll see you next time.
Oh, scary.